Hey, Ryan Reynolds, come at us, bro. Fuck you, dude.
Please don't.
I'll punch up to you all day. Come at us, Deadpool.
You know, he might actually punch down to you.
Bring it. Oh. Okay. So I fixed yours right. I did yours. You're laughing at me.
You can hear my cold, but you can't hear your voice.
Oh, trust me, you can always hear my voice.
That's true. Yeah, the other night I felt bad. I'm sorry, but it felt like you were yelling at Michelle, and I was just like, just be a little quieter.
Oh, did he get impassioned?
Yeah.
No, she started
impassioned.
You want to talk about rude? She started to read a book while we were having a conversation in the living room. She started to read a book and then was like, "Oh, can you quiet down?" I was like, "Get out of here, librarian." Yeah, you left out.
You weren't having
detail.
a conversation with me. I was just there. It was you and Michelle.
Even ruder. Like, go to another room then.
Wait. She blocked your conversation by book?
Literally stopped my conversation by starting to read, which is fine. But then halted me and goes, "Hey, can you quiet down?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's actually kind of awesome.
Sorry.
Only a nerd would say that. Only an English nerd.
I'm sort of impressed.
Oh,
thank you, Tim. You're the kind of support I'm looking for in my life.
Tim, your bar for
Tim's a good
impression
person for everybody.
is so low.
How low is it?
Easy enough for me to just leap right over.
Well, you can't. Let's just put it this way: you can't fall over when you're on the ground. So that's all I'm saying.
You can roll over though.
Yeah.
My point is, you can't get.
You could definitely roll over. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do if there's a fire.
Mm-hmm.
True.
There's just a roll.
Stop, drop,
drop,
and roll.
and roll. Yeah.
So
No,
really,
that's
truly,
no.
the bar is just safety.
That's what you're supposed to do if you catch fire.
No,
There's a difference. There's not just a fire and then everyone gets on the ground outside, start rolling. Like what? What is this? Does that signal the firefighters?
I mean, it does save you from the smoke for a little while.
Yeah.
The rolling will not. That'll actually make you breathe
the
heavier.
dropping.
Yes, but the rolling specifically, that's no bueno.
No, I just have this
Unless
image
you're
of
rolling
everybody
away.
dropping down and like to escape
like
the
a
school.
classroom.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
like
Rolling
out of the room.
Yeah, but they can't fit out the door because they're sideways.
Yeah,
I'm like, we can't get out, and they all die.
Autobots roll
hilarious.
out.
Robots roll out.
Hilarious. The children are hilarious.
Yes, I love death. Anyway,
Okay.
So that's what that song was about.
well, there's a lot of songs.
Riding Dirty was just he was rolling on the ground. I got it. Just got that song.
Riding Dirty is about escaping a burning school.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're getting dirty because you're rolling.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is he riding though?
Gabby, remember that one time there was a fire in the dorm when we were staying?
I've told this story on this podcast
Really?
before.
I just talked about that last. Yeah. She talked about it last night.
Yeah, no, my favorite piece that I forgot to say when I told that story, but Alina will laugh at this because, again, we were in the dorm where we were fine and followed all the rules, and it was our two, closest friends at the time, so we were just chilling.
Yep.
And I remember because we had the final performance that night, and we had our, uniforms in our rooms because, of course, that's where we had them because we were just rehearsing all week. And I remember we were standing backstage, our choir was in line to go on, and one of the stagehands is walking around. Two guys, stagehand people, are walking around. They're walking around. They're have their little notepads out, and they're kind of confused. Keep looking around. They finally stop and talk to one another. They're like, "Man, do you smell smoke? I don't know what it is, but something back here. Do we need to be worried?" And we're all standing there, and we're just
no, I don't smell anything. Fuck.
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
Oh gosh. Yep. Classic.
Choir people are frightening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just burn down the building with themselves inside. They don't even care.
Well, to be fair,
They're just
this fire actually started while we were gone. And we just came back and found
nice.
it.
Yeah.
We opened the door and the smoke
What's
came out.
funny?
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
Whatever.
Yeah. So who says that a lot?
You do.
No, I don't. I say that, but I don't do the reference, right?
Oh.
Cameron does the reference.
Yes, but so another person in my life who does that reference is her mom's boyfriend, Dave.
Oh.
He loves that show. He loves
fan.
Letterkenny. Yeah. Yeah. He loves it. And he's talking to me about it. And I'm like, dude, yeah.
I thought the first few seasons were great. And then it just kind of got,
I've never watched after I think I made it like halfway through season 5. And then
I think that's was this. I was the same way.
that's
and
around
it
the
just,
same
like,
place.
never
I just
finished.
couldn't.
And
I
I
don't
think
know.
they're still making it. I don't know.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's still going, but I just kind of got bored with it. I don't know.
Yeah, same.
Canadians can only entertain me for so long.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair. Canadians can only entertain me so long.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. Yeah, at first it's catchy, and then it's like, all right, I'm tired of just
Yeah.
like. Do
Well,
you have
I
any
think
other
it just-
jokes
It
besides
gets
being Canadian?
old, and I think the big thing is they just never really had any continuing arcs.
Yeah, there's no like story.
They have a couple different arcs, but
A few
also
little
because we
ones.
get the Americanized version of it, for some reason, some of them are just out of order. Like
Oh,
the
really?
Arcs are. And so, like, you have, like, well, I specifically remember.
I never even knew that.
that's kind of
Do you remember
funny,
the arc
actually.
where Stuart, like, cuts his hair and becomes, kind of a Chad? And
Like
is
normal,
not
yeah.
normal?
He like,
then the
yeah.
next season, there's, like, 2 episodes in it where has long hair. And
Oh,
he's,
that's
whatever.
right. I
And
do
you're like,
remember
wait,
that.
what's
Yeah,
happening? Like,
dude. So you know what we got to do?
I think they just shot him out of order.
Well, I was gonna say to fix that, you just go on Reddit and be like, "What's the
Right,
Letterkenny
exactly.
episode
What order do I need to
So
watch it?
maybe who knows? Maybe that would help. I
Maybe.
don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
I haven't watched it in a couple years now.
Neither
so
have I.
Maybe I should revisit it. I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe I should.
I remember watching it and being like, this is fun. But
Yeah.
the other thing is it's not a good background show because things move way
They're
fast.
really quick. Well, because I didn't realize this. It was a show born from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So they started on YouTube. So it was like
That makes
short,
sense. I
quick.
didn't know that, but that
you
makes
know,
sense.
yeah. And yeah, so Dave was actually telling me this. He knew more about the background of the show than I did. I was like, geez, dude, like he
He's
knows
big
a lot.
fan.
Anyway, that's what it started as, and then it made its way to,
Did you say Dave
Dave.
or Dan?
Oh, do I keep saying
he said
Dave?
Dave.
Keep
said
saying
Oh,
Dave.
fuck me. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
It's
It's
Dan.
Dan.
I
It's
say it a
Dan.
lot.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dan.
You know what's the funny thing?
It's a new relationship, so.
But I've
yeah.
never, yeah, to be fair, I just met him, like right around Thanksgiving, right? Like
Yeah, I think
right
it
after
was
Thanksgiving, I think,
yeah.
right? Well,
I think that's when I met him. So.
yeah, no, I think well, the thing is, I've never screwed up on his name once. But all of a sudden now, when I'm talking about him to you guys,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
I don't
now
know.
his name is Dave.
His
Now,
name's-
to me, I will never think of any
Yeah,
other
it's
name,
Dave.
So,
It's definitely Dave.
Dave. Oh boy.
someday, if in the odds of things happening, I ever meet this man, I'm going to call him
Call him
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
And
Yep,
then
and
he's
he may
gonna-
be confused,
and he's
but
gonna kill you. Literally, he said, "Never call me Dave." Maybe that's why I remembered it.
oh.
Did he say that?
He said,
No.
"I've killed people.
No, he-
I buried them."
He didn't say that.
And he said,
I'm
"Because they called me
sweating because
Dave."
Costco found it.
Fascinating.
I belong to a biker gang.
Yeah.
You happened to-
It's called Dave's R Us.
Wow, we're making full circles really early in
It's
this.
full of Daves.
Dave's R Us.
My
Parking
dad's
lot.
in there.
Yeah, I would love to make a gang of Dallases, but I feel like that'd be so difficult to find.
You already have a
people.
team. Calm down.
I don't have a team.
You have an entire
It's not my
Cowboys.
team. It's not my team.
Okay.
I don't have any.
You could buy it.
Gabby, there's
No, I could not.
there's more sports teams in Dallas than the Cowboys.
Don't box yourself.
There's actually
in
a
that way.
lot
Which
more,
ones?
a lot of sports teams in Dallas. There's a
Yeah.
hockey teams in Dallas.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I agree.
That seems entirely unnecessary.
It is.
If you really want to play hockey, why don't you?
Most things in Dallas are entirely unnecessary.
That is
but
true.
They're there. You know.
Yeah.
Russ came out of that area, so
Our point exactly.
the lesser area. You know.
The lesser area.
It is. It's like a suburb
No,
of it.
no, I know,
It's,
but it-
Grand Prairie. Yeah.
The dual meaning in that.
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
is
yeah.
Beautiful.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, take it as you will. I said what I said.
And I
And
meant
Russ,
both.
if you're listening, I hope you enjoy. Yeah.
It's going to come to the next recording with an entire PowerPoint presentation about why Dallas is the best place to live.
Oh, he would too.
No, that's just
No.
constantly running in his mind. What are you talking about? Like well, not Dallas
No, I was
specifically.
going to say no.
but
Texas.
Texas?
But
Texas
not
in
Dallas
general.
specifically.
No,
'cause I think
yeah.
he even doesn't want to live.
No, I know
back to
he
Dallas.
wouldn't want to live in Dallas. I think
No.
it's too big. Like
Dallas
he's not a
is
fan
intense.
of.
Yeah.
But he is a fan of things that happen in Dallas.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's a big fan of that.
I think he's just a fan
Yeah.
of things that happen in Texas.
I mean, at least that's what he told me or whispered in my ear one night when we were alone. So
Oh.
big things happen in Dallas.
He said he likes all the things that happen in Dallas.
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
Well, I don't know, Zach. That's like you, where you're like, "What's your favorite football team?" And you're like, "Oh, the Arizona Cardinals or whatever they are." And I'm like, "Why?" You're like, "Cause I was born there." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that doesn't."
That does not. Yeah.
He was there for like
Arizona's my team. I'm like, okay.
he was there for like 2 months or
Favorite
something.
football
4
team was
years,
the
but yeah.
Colts for
Same
a
difference.
very long time. And if you ever asked me why, it's like because I like horses.
Oh,
Nothing wrong. There's nothing
That's a
wrong with
better
that.
reason, actually, for liking that team
Yeah.
than him being born there and living there 4 years.
Yeah.
The first 4
I
years
feel
of
like
his
that's
life.
just as arbitrary.
No.
No,
like,
I disagree because you have a life experience for why you like horses, and you have even more of that because you actually own a horse. So your reason for liking it because it has horses has way more deeper meaning than him liking it because it's Arizona.
Just sort of brushing off 4 years, 4 possibly formative years of Zach's life. I mean,
They were
that's-
formative.
I'm
You
pretty
couldn't
sure they
remember
were
most
them.
formative.
I remember.
Let's say
No,
this
this is
one.
fair.
That's where you
Canadian
learn how
you-
to
The
speak.
years that I was
Wow.
formed, actually.
Wow.
Arguably.
Wait, we
Wow.
don't.
Zach,
Technically,
that
we
was
don't
a
know
better
where
dig
you were
at you than I
formed.
think we've ever had.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Can anyone remember things like before they were 4?
No.
Human memory starts around 3 or 4, so probably not.
Hmm.
No.
There you go.
I can't remember much before 6.
I can't
so-
remember much before last week, so
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
it's
Wow.
it's
What
difficult.
was I doing for the last 16 weeks? I have no idea.
that's fair. You were
I
in
just
grad
want
school.
to. I just want to be like. I just want to pull an Anakin and be like, "Is it possible to learn this power?" Just forget everything
Just
that you
forget.
do. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I should do the intro. Welcome to the Freeform Podcast. My name is Dallas. Tonight we have Zach, Gabby, and Tim, and special guest, I suppose, is
He's
Alina.
forgotten her name.
It's just sad.
I almost called her Dave. Sorry. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
No, normally we, someone will say something after I introduce themselves, but I didn't really prep you on this,
You-
so
you
I guess
did.
it
You
was
also
my
didn't-
fault.
didn't actually
What am I
introduce
supposed
her.
to say?
so-
Like an
Yeah.
introduction, like, "Hi, my name's Alina."
I
What-
introduced her.
what makes
14
you-
days.
I
since
did
my
introduce.
Last breakdown.
What?
Oh. Sorry. We'll talk about your Taylor Swift fandom later.
What?
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
If you want to talk
hold
about your
on.
breakdowns, but
Wow.
we'll talk about that later.
We really don't have to revamp this entire conversation.
Our last episode, we
Um,
just talked
I
about the
know.
Wrapped, and it was fun. And so, I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Then
what?
Let's do it.
It would be
what-
relevant.
What?
Yes.
What things define you as a person?
And wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
think
wait,
Gabby asked
wait.
less intriguing questions at her sessions than what you just asked right there. What makes you
What-
you?
What-
Well, you were
what-
saying like
defines
you?
normally people. You were saying normally people say something after we introduce them. I was like,
yeah,
here's
like what?
no.
I like turtles. No,
there you, exactly.
No, but if
That's
you're going to
actually
say
a lie.
that,
I
you
mean,
have
like,
to say
turtles,
it
You
with the
have a
list.
horse?
I
I
have
like
a horse.
turtles.
There
You're
you go.
almost done with grad school?
You're
Yes.
def-
Yeah.
You're almost
Yes.
done. You have
Thanks,
a cool
Tim.
kind of job thing. It's not really a job, I guess. It's your
Well-
Yes,
school,
well,
but
it is a job.
I will,
mean,
hold on.
technically it's a
Before
job,
we go
but-
any further,
Yeah.
hold on. I do, and we'll give a little bit of pause for.
what?
Okay.
It's like, calm down, Gabby. Jeez, you make it so serious.
I mean,
just to keep anonymity.
Yeah. no,
and
I like
also
that.
just in case we
I
ever
like
actually get listeners.
and
I mean,
let's just
listeners who don't know us.
Well, just in case one of the
we've
6
all watched
listeners
the
is a
internet
serial
historian
killer,
documentaries
No, we
of people
have.
hunting finding.
I'm not really so worried about that. I'm literally like my main. I mean, Zach knows this. My main concern really is people's jobs.
Yes. No, I'd like
Because-
to keep.
Yeah,
because I
so-
might say something
I'm
about
a public
work.
mental health worker.
like
so,
the time you
um,
killed that guy
Mhm.
yeah.
for work.
I mean,
Which I would put that on your resume, man. Willing to kill to get this
willing
job.
to kill.
except he didn't.
That's all. Yeah, people would like that.
Except he didn't die.
Lame.
He did not die. Was
So
he a
never
vampire?
mind.
Was
Never
he
mind,
undead?
Tim. That is a reason to not put it in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
You
you
failed.
attempted, but you
It was an
failed.
attempted murder, but failed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
put that.
Yeah.
See, that's
Willing to try to kill
Yeah.
doesn't really match.
Yeah. A lot of people are willing to try, but like, do you succeed?
Yeah.
Right? As
Yeah.
Yoda
A
once
lot of
said.
people succeed at the killing part, but they don't succeed at the actual getting away with it part.
No, that's not even the issue.
If he doesn't succeed at the actual act either, then you're like he's way back there.
Then very
Yeah.
truly, don't
Yeah.
put it on a resume.
Yeah, like Yoda once said, man. there is no try. Do or do not. You know.
Like, you know, are you
And I
really a
even said
cannibal
that
if you just think
backwards
about eating
to be-
somebody but
to
don't actually
beat
do
Yoda
it?
at his Yoda-ness.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you just. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That was a good one.
Thank
was
you.
good.
Yeah, that's just how my brain works sometimes.
I didn't hear what you
That's
said.
what
I was
your
like,
brain-
you know, are you actually like really a cannibal if you like think about eating somebody but don't actually do it?
Well,
Oh,
technically,
actually, I don't know.
no.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting question.
I've definitely
If you
thought
do it
about-
by accident too. Does it count?
How do you accidentally?
Okay, so
Well, now you're getting into a
I
whole
think there's
slew of
what is the
questions.
difference between like an intrusive thought and
Right.
like dwelling on the
Right,
thought.
right, right.
That's what
Or-
she's
Well,
saying.
Well,
everybody
no,
has
like a
wait,
desire versus
Wait.
because we
What?
learn about a lot
Wait.
of terrible things. Right?
There is already precedent for her question. It's called Sweeney Todd.
oh, that's true.
Wait, does he? I
So-
thought he doesn't eat people.
He
does
doesn't.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
he
He serves
feeds
it.
people,
yeah.
He serves
Right.
it to people.
So
Guys,
is he
fuck
But
cannibal?
there is
I think
no
that's
inclination that he
Yeah.
wants to.
Oh, that's
like,
definitely
yeah.
worse.
killing them.
But are the people
Yeah.
eating the pies cannibals?
Well, by
By definition,
By
of a
definition,
cannibal,
yes. but they're not like
Aware of
willingly. Yeah. That's what. Well, we're getting into a whole slew,
I'm
which
hearing
I
the
don't
next
want to go
vegan
down this
protest.
Well,
rat,
because,
this
like,
rabbit,
in
this philosophy,
anthropology- yeah, I
this
was gonna say-
philosophical
No, this
rabbit
is the
hole
next-
of intention
This
versus.
is the next hill a vegan will die on.
Yeah.
Is what this
Yeah,
is.
I don't want to get into that.
And
Even
they-
if you unintentionally ate that cow, you still killed it.
Yeah,
So
Gabby. But the difference is on this hill, if they
Whoa, Gabby got upset at that.
Upset.
Jeez,
no, I just kept
she
fed
tapped that
hand eye
screw.
right now.
Yeah.
Gabby, if the vegetarian dies on this hill, they'll get eaten. So
Will they?
yeah,
Only if there's a cannibal around.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't.
What's
I can't-
what's the food chain?
What
You know-
is the food chain anyway?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Don't more nutrients come from eating the meat of vegetarian animals than other animals that also eat meat?
Mm.
Am I wrong about that? Isn't that?
No,
Isn't that
Well,
fat?
Different
Is that
types.
what?
Is that fat? Is that what it is?
Fat?
I don't know, because there's like fat to meat like ratios or whatever. is
Yeah,
how you-
Oh yeah.
It'll
Probably
be
something to do
different
with that.
types of nutrients. So, like,
But like we eat cows, right? And they're totally vegetarian.
we
but
eat cows and they're totally vegetarians,
but say
and
if
the
we ate-
nutrients that we get out of their meat
yeah.
are concentrated versions of what we would get from vegetables.
Yes.
And part
okay.
of the problem with humans eating predators is the fact that they are high up on the food chain as well, which means that they are even more
Well, I think
concentrated.
they're higher up on the food chain actually,
Right. But
because they actually hunt
well,
humans.
but like even if you eat a bear,
They've made a couple
even
movies
if you
about
eat
it.
a bear, for example, which is also omnivorous, there's still more concentrated, which is the same problem with eating humans. There's more problems with eating humans, but
well,
also
I don't think. Oh, sorry. Keep going. Sorry. I have a train of
the
thought.
nutrients are too concentrated to the point where they'll be toxic to humans. That's why we don't eat carnivores very often.
Right, but in the movies, I'm just saying, in the movies I've seen, the predators never actually eat people. They usually just keep like their head and their spine as a trophy.
oh my god, just
I'm just
ouch.
imagining
My
like
brain.
the world's biggest bodybuilder, and he's like, "I will become the best. I will eat whoever I have to become."
That's what stopped.
I live on bears.
That's
alone.
what stopped Arnold. He was going down that road. And
You
he's
want to
like-
become governor?
He's like,
no, I got to be governor.
No, he's like, I want to remain human. I will not.
I'll run
do
for
that."
office.
And then he
Like that.
swapped to like being 90%, vegetarian, which is like, are you really?
Are there
Is he
any-
90%
Wait.
vegetarian?
Yeah,
Is
that a thing he's done?
It's a thing.
Are there
But
any,
why is
like-
that even a thing? You're still not a
I
vegetarian.
don't know.
So
It
why-
was literally like I saw an article where it was like the headline was basically, Schwarzenegger is mostly vegetarian, and they're like, that means on his cheat weekends he has a steak. I'm
Well,
like, I think that's most people.
Technically, most people, you're supposed to eat more vegetables than meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because there's so few
I think
and
it
there's
just
more
cut it down
vitamins.
to
and-
he doesn't eat meat on like a daily basis.
Well, here's the thing. He's also had heart bypasses and
Yeah.
like valve replacements and stuff. So like I would
Very
probably be really
disease.
careful what I ate too. He's also like in his 70s, I think.
Yeah.
So like
No.
I don't, that's not even news.
And
That's
he
just
has
like
so much
ugh.
muscle, he's not gonna like atrophy to the point where it's noticeable.
No, he's still in pretty great shape for his age. Yeah, he's
I haven't
killing it.
Well,
legitimately
he's
not
he's
been
got more
keeping up with
expendable
Arnold
movies to make.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, he's got a lot more things to do. And he's got to drive his tank around.
Exactly. I mean,
To be one of the last, what do they call what are the regular civilians to be able to own a working tank? I mean, it doesn't shoot, the missiles.
sure.
But like that's totally illegal.
You
now.
mean
You'd
the,
never be able
the
to
gun? Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
a rocket or whatever.
they're-
Nah, yeah, it technically shoots bullets. Sorry.
It's a big, huge gun.
But-
Shells, yeah.
It he got special permission from I think the president at the time was Clinton.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
But
could see Clinton going,
Seems like
oh
a
yeah,
Bill move."
sure.
But
go
it
ahead
was
and have
cool.
a tank."
It was his old tank from when he was in Austria. It literally, which has compartments for his weights. 'Cause
Oh,
he used to,
that
it's
so
so
no
cool.
wonder he's able
Now-
to keep
No,
it. It's
he's
an
just reclaiming
Austrian tank.
property.
It's like
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like pre-World War II.
Yeah.
Well, now what
Yeah.
happens is now he just has it as his like escapism from his family. His like grandkids are
I think he
messing
did
me
that a
up.
while
He's like,
ago.
I'm going in there and I'm just gonna lift in my tank.
I don't think there's any room to lift in a tank, quite honestly. But yeah, that would be a dream of mine, man. I'd love to have Arnold Schwarzenegger on the podcast. I'd love to talk to him.
Tank life with Arnie.
I mean, his tank stuff, like just
That would be
I
a
would
whole
love.
segment.
I literally, because he would probably get bored because he's probably talked about body stuff for forever. So I would literally just be like, dude, please just talk to me about whatever you want, and I would just love. I'd love to talk to that guy. That would be
Tell
that's
me,
a dream of
tell me
mine,
about
for
your
sure.
decision to continue showing up in Terminator movies.
That's easy. That's called a paycheck, dude,
I-
and an easy paycheck because he's barely in them now.
Right.
Like, he doesn't have to do a whole lot. I would do the same thing. And dude, he's like he's got such a great attitude. I'll have to show you guys a video one time of when he was running for governor and someone literally threw eggs on him.
I've seen that.
Dude, he
yeah.
has the greatest attitude about it ever. And he's like, and they're like, what do you think about this guy who like smacked an egg on you? They like literally,
Yeah.
because they catch it on camera, and they ask him later, and he just goes, I think now this guy owes me bacon because you can't give eggs without bacon.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but yeah, they're like, haha, funny. They're like, but like, what do you think about it? And he goes, I think that's what makes America great. He's like
Yeah.
freedom of, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
If
what
he,
a fucking great,
Well,
like, that's so cool.
if he was in Eastern Europe, he'd get shot, not egged.
Yeah, maybe.
So-
I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, dude, we need more people like that to run for politician.
Better
Just
better a
good
raw
appeal.
egg than a bullet is all I'm saying.
Oh, 100%, sure. But I'm just saying his attitude about it. Like, he wasn't pissed about it. He was just like, oh, whatever. I just love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could talk about Arnold forever, so I'll pull away from that. But
So the title of this episode is Dallas and Arnold Forever.
I would love that.
That's,
I mean, we don't
Forever.
have to be forever, but I would
Forever.
love Arnold. I've only done this to one other person, but this isn't. And Gabby is sighing about it because apparently she hates Arnold Schwarzenegger. But this is an actual invitation. Please come on the podcast. I would love it. I'll have you anytime. We can talk about whatever you want. I know everyone talks to you about bodybuilding stuff. We can talk about whatever you want. Open invite.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everybody send it his way. Tweet at him.
Yeah, please.
All day long.
Please, if you personally know Arnold and you're listening to this, or don't, just please do it. Yeah, it would be awesome.
This is ex-wife Maria Shriver.
That is
You think
correct.
so?
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
She is a large supporter of one of the like fitness and health companies that my mom is really obsessed with. She's seen her talk multiple times.
Wow.
I think she even met her. Yeah.
She met her.
Well, yeah, but like in like one of those backstage things where you're like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." Every,
Still,
like 30
she's way
seconds.
closer than we've ever been. That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's true.
You got to shake hands with her. That's cool.
Mhm.
Well, it's a fitness thing, so yeah, it's a lot farther than anywhere I've been. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I meant like with celebrities. Tim.
Okay. Sorry.
It's not a
My bad.
comment on
bad.
anyone's physicality. Wherever you want to be, that's how you are. But did you like that? That was very PC, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've been working with a PC coach, guys. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've been getting trained in I think they call it PC-ology.
Mm.
And
PC-ology.
I'm getting better. Yeah.
Working on the
Pcology, I think is
Pcology.
perhaps how you
Pcology.
pronounce it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
working on some language
Maybe we should ask
use.
her.
Yeah, like we talked about in the last, I'm trying not to use the N-word 12 times in a row.
Right.
I'm trying.
Boy.
Again,
Did you
shout
do
out.
that?
Shout out to our OnlyFans. If you want to hear the N-word breaks, join our OnlyFans. Yeah.
Dear Lord.
No,
sorry.
no,
Alina,
Alina,
no.
it didn't happen.
Alina, yeah, I'm sorry. There's a lot of inside jokes that you would know if you were an avid listener of our podcast.
Told you.
And that is
call
called
out.
Dallas's guilt
And if
trip.
you can't
Yeah.
understand from my answer about the stupid protein thing, I am not a sit and just like hang out
You don't have
kind
to
of
sit.
podcast listener. I am a
She doesn't
let's
like
talk
this.
about the really intense like
Oh, so you like political
micro-
arguments and
no,
stuff?
but,
Okay.
like, micro like details of mitochondria production and energy, or like I
We
don't
talk
know,
about interesting things
historical.
on this podcast.
No, you do.
We
You
just
totally do.
We just don't talk. Yeah, we're not.
I mean, you just
kinda
said like mitochondria, and I was like, I remember that word, but
The mitochondria is the
powerhouse of the cell. Yeah, that's what I
Stickers
remember.
for all of you.
Yeah.
And
Thank
it's
you.
always colored purple and red.
Yeah, I have no idea why that is.
Just
Because
It just
it's
is,
purple
yeah.
and
it's the
red.
same reason math is red.
Is it purple and red?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
those were
true,
just
Gabby,
the
I
dyes
think.
that they used.
It's the same reason
them.
math is red and science is blue or green. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just the same reason.
Wait, don't. What?
Oh,
Synthesia?
I do have
Yeah.
synesthesia, but also
that's synesthesia in
Beside the
Russia.
point.
Actually, that's how they.
beside the point.
That's not what we were talking about.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm so
don't
sorry.
worry about it.
So, Alina, we've actually talked about synesthesia before. So just
I know, I do remember. I do read the titles.
Wow, that is about the
Nice.
most half-assed thing I could ever.
Somebody reads
You know, I've
Spark
read the
Notes
titles of
versus
all
Beer.
of your episodes.
You know-
all 13 of them. Wow.
I'm really used to doing that, okay? I read like the title and the abstract of a paper and then
Yeah.
I write
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
so are
summary
you-
I
of
can
the
Pull some
paper.
quotes, pull some
I can
references.
commiserate.
Exactly.
I can
yeah.
commiserate.
Are you an avid Sparks Note? Spark Notes.
Sparks
or-
Note?
You know,
Sparks
I was
That's the
not.
next.
Spark
That's
Notes or,
those are the Sparks notes. Those are the ones that are specifically for Nicholas
Yeah.
Sparks
Yeah.
novels. he's like,
Wow.
I really want to know what this notebook is all about.
I
What
bet
is
you
that?
could give me the cover page and I could tell you the whole story in like 2
Really?
minutes. Dude, those books.
Tell us about
Yeah.
Dear John. What's that one about?
Ugh. So
I've
there's a
seen
guy
the
who's a
movie, so I
deer.
can't tell you.
That one's
He
all
goes
about
to war and
Channing
comes
Tatum
back.
and his goal to
Oh.
no longer be a stripper, but a soldier or something,
And he
right? But he
turns
gets
into a
killed.
deer.
Yeah.
But he gets killed because he starts getting naked on the battlefield or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know. It's
I
something
feel like
that.
you've just written like a great movie.
Yeah, I was
this'll
like,
work.
wait, hang
I-
on, this is way
Is
better.
that what
This will
Magic
work.
Mike 2 is?
Hit me up, Channing Tatum.
No, that's the plot for Magic Mike 3.
Oh, that's
Magic
Magic
Mike
Mike
3,
4, The Reckoning.
triple XL. Yeah. Because I don't know. The one was called X. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
that was
something to
that
do
was
with-
Vin Diesel, but okay,
No, that's triple X.
right?
There was a Magic Mike. I think the second one was called Double XL or something.
I don't
I could be
know.
wrong. I don't
didn't
know.
watch
Did you
it.
keep adding
Yeah.
Write in the
X's?
comments. Let us know what is the correct title for
Right.
Magic Mike, the second one. Just the second
Really
one, please.
invested.
Thank you.
Yeah,
just the second one. The second one's coming out soon.
No. The second one's already out.
Oh,
It's been out
Yeah.
for a long time.
okay. Wait,
So is
really?
the third one coming out? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Do you know what Magic Mike is?
It's the one with Channing Tatum where he's stripping.
Yes.
Yeah.
along with
Is there a new one
other-
coming out? That's why I'm asking. You said there's a new one coming out.
Yeah, but I thought it was the second. You're telling me the second.
So the third one is coming out already? I've heard nothing of this.
I feel like we're confused.
I follow Channing Tatum on Instagram
Yes,
and he
please.
posted something.
Please.
about-
Magic Mike came out in 2012.
The
Magic
original.
Mike Double XL. Came
Oh!
out in
I
2015.
was fucking
Oh.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't say you were wrong.
I'm
There's
just
nothing
excited.
else
Okay.
except for a show called Finding Magic Mike that came out this year apparently, but Channing Tatum is
Oh.
not in it.
Oh, I bet he's
It's
a producer or something.
probably-
He
It's
gets
just
some money.
Finding Nemo with strippers.
The fish get naked.
Isn't that what Finding Nemo is, though?
Aren't fish naked already?
Explain.
Are
Yeah,
they?
fish are naked already.
But are they?
'Cause if they
Is
took their
every
scales
naked
off,
animal a
they'd be
stripper?
Yeah.
Ready to eat.
How can you be a stripper if you didn't have clothes on beforehand?
You could strip other things,
Well,
I
you could-
guess. I don't know.
I guess auto cannibalism.
No.
Oh, you eat yourself? I don't.
No,
Is that a new form
I don't
I-
know. I don't
I'm
know.
sure it's a fetish somewhere.
I'm
trying to
confused.
answer the questions, and the questions have
I'm-
no
Oh,
answers.
my questions often don't make sense, so don't feel bad about
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah. Gabby, how's the drink hitting you after your blood loss today?
Yeah, it's great. So I'm on antibiotics, and I had to get blood drawn today. And I've had a lot more caffeine than food.
And what
So
are the
now-
Wow.
side effects of those antibiotics?
My blood is thin.
Yeah,
It's a good combo.
it's a good combo. Add alcohol.
It just enhances the effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even though he's just an executive producer, he still gets fully nude. Off camera. He just
Already
walks
going
around.
back.
So, for context,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Channing Tatum was, in fact, a producer on the Magic Mike show.
An executive.
I was just gonna say
Yes.
that. Found it on his Instagram.
But he,
Long pictures of him
but
shirtless,
yeah,
it's okay.
like Dallas said, he,
Wow.
he just traipsed across set nude
Yeah.
for it.
He does. Yeah. He's got to show his executive producer hood.
Exactly.
And so you got to walk around naked to really show these strippers who's the real boss, right? That's how you do it.
Yeah, he's got that.
But I'm more concerned.
He's got the locker room strut, you know?
Yeah.
He knows.
Is that
Hey.
Michael Scott advice?
Shout out. Please like if you ever rolled up a towel
No.
and went did a little towel whip to the boys in the locker room. What up, boys?
Okay,
What up,
yeah,
boys?
yeah.
Where's my boys in the locker room? Come
Did
on
you
now.
Yeah.
do that?
Hell yeah.
I like how I say that
Every
as
chance I
if
get.
I did, because I never.
No, Zach definitely did that. And for
Yeah.
those of you guys who don't remember, Zach was homeschooled.
Homeschooled,
So
Yep.
I think he was doing it to a mirror most of the time.
I could,
No, he has younger siblings.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
I could say,
The sad truth is they did it to him. They bullied him.
There's two of them.
I could tell you my rat tail story.
Okay.
For those of you guys who didn't hear that clearly, Gabby said no K.
Okay.
So I
mean, it's not. I don't know. It's just stories of we had
stories of rat tails.
Yeah. So like I was at camp. It must have been I was in junior high. We were at camp, and
Sorry,
my
that.
leader, David, he was
Dave.
He was probably, I think he was in college, but he was unrealistically good with a rat tail. Like basically just a wound up, towel that's wet. It was very impressive. And there, for example, we were tossing pine cones in the air and he split one into 3 pieces. Like I was there and I watched it happen. He hit that pine cone with the end of the tail and the pine cone split into 3 pieces.
This guy sounds like a real life anime antagonist.
It was insane.
Like
Yeah.
he's your final boss. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
fight him.
It was pretty incredible. And so all week we were
His
doing
blue
some-
hair spiked on one side.
He was like, ah, and he powered up. Yeah.
Yeah.
all week he
Jeez.
was doing something with he doing something with rat tails, basically like
Wow.
hitting stuff with it.
Yeah.
Us students were like, oh, this will be fun. He never got involved, thankfully, but we would fight with rat tail. You'd take
So
them
he
and just-
encouraged the
Oh, yeah, he did.
the
No.
melee.
He was
but
the one who
not-
was like, here's how you make it properly.
If you're gonna make it,
See, now
Make it right.
I actually like this guy a lot just hearing this because he encouraged children to fight, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm down for this. Yes, I'm very down for this. He didn't participate, but he just taught them how to do it correctly, and I applaud
It
this
was
man.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the most memorable moment of it
Yeah,
was we were standing in line for probably food or something, right? And I think he was an 8th grader. He just starts, antagonizing David, and he's a leader, so he should have this. He should be built up to a place where he can just kind of ignore it or deal
More
with it or
patience.
whatever. More patience.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's
Totally.
picking on him, whatever. I think he was literally like just kind of whipping something at David repeatedly. And David had like a bandana around his head. And he literally undid the bandana. And in my head, it probably wasn't this smooth. In my head, it's the smoothest thing ever. He undoes the bandana, like as he's taking it off of his head, he goes down and whips it like a rat tail and like hits this kid on the arm. And the kid's bleeding.
and his whole
Like,
arm
his
exploded
whole arm
off,
exploded.
just like One Punch Man. It just blew off his arm.
No, but in my head, it's the smoothest thing where he just breaks it down and wham! And just like hits the kid on
Dude,
the arm.
Well, he's
And he
David.
was he
that's
is
his.
David, yeah.
That's his slingshot.
It
he
is.
just he killed that kid.
I'll
Yeah.
always remember that though.
And then,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
after he hit him in the
kid
arm,
died.
after he took it, no, after he hit him in the arm, after he hit him in the arm, he took out his sword and he cut off his head.
And then everybody
and, he's,
slow
and
clapped.
he's like, "Don't ever touch me." again."
Everyone slow
Yeah.
clapped. And he carried him on their shoulders.
It's fucking awesome. Oh my
Uh,
gosh, that's so cool.
It was impressive though.
That is
his
impressive.
His towel by the end of the week like had a full on
Blood.
like divot in it because it just had torn on the stuff that he was,
Wow.
Just
Looking at it.
bloody.
It's covered in blood, yeah. From all the children he's murdered.
Little bits of skin tucked
Yeah,
in with
yeah.
the threads,
He's
you
just
know.
murdered.
Just whipping people with somebody's skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Wow.
wait, what?
That
Jeez.
escalated.
He made a
quickly.
towel out of skin? Fuck. Jeez. This
not
is
the
a
weirdest
dark
thing
episode. This is a dark episode.
Yeah.
I didn't realize inviting you on would become so dark. I mean, I'm
sorry.
slightly impressed, but also taken aback. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I deal with dead people
that's true.
as a career.
This is true.
So,
Yes.
Not usually in that creepy of a context, but
No, they've been usually dead for a long time by the time that you get to them. No?
That's
No.
the no.
No?
Well, I'm a forensic anthropologist. I am in school to be a
Oh,
forensic
I forgot the
anthropologist.
fires.
So-
Yes. Okay.
Well, and
Sorry.
also
Well, forensics means crimes.
yeah.
I know what.
I mean, have you ever,
Don't fucking
Dallas? Have you ever watched a cop show?
Witch, don't tell me about
Do you-
the
do you watch
rules. I was
Homeschool?
there when they were written,
I was there
okay?
when they were written.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
don't tell me the rules. Anyway,
Sometimes people are killed with their skin on. It's this weird
I'll
thing.
kill
We
you
have to
with
cut
your
them. We have to cut the
skin
skin
off.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't
I've
know.
done
I mean,
that
that.
before.
that'll work.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm
After they're
sorry.
dead,
That's
not-
a poor
you know.
comeback. That's what that is.
Anyway.
So I'm sorry. So I gave you. I'm a poor host. I'm a poor podcast.
I feel like
haver,
this is just
and I'm a-
it's free form.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
how
this is
the
it.
only
It is
time
freeform.
the only time he ever apologizes for interrupting somebody is when it's his girlfriend. I'm like, that's
That
nice.
okay? That is 100% not true. Listen to literally our last episode.
Yeah, it's not
I fucking I praise people all the
everyone-
time. I directly apologize to Tim.
That is a Dallas
The
button.
PC-ology
that
is
Gabby,
working,
That
okay?
Gabby just
Yeah.
totally pushed
That's awesome.
beautifully.
That is not fucking true. Okay, don't you dare
Don't you
test
people on me.
my apologies. Okay, I am first to admit when I was wrong.
That was
I'm
the red button right
very
there.
Oh,
big
that was
on
a red.
that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, don't you dare. No, I feel. Look, okay, look, okay. Yes,
This is
like,
the backtrack.
because okay, look, it's my technically yes, it's like it's my podcast, but like I want everyone to feel included, especially obviously us original four, and like
Oh,
I'm
so you
trying-
want your girlfriend to feel included?
look, no one. I was about to tell people that no one knows this yet. I've never used your name before in the podcast. I've just always referred to you as girlfriend. I think.
You were on
I think-
a
Sorry, were we
diatribe.
keeping that a
Continue.
secret?
No, it wasn't
I-
a secret.
I think he
I was
just
just gonna. I was gonna.
I think he only referred to you as girl. I think that was his.
I said female
Well, I am.
companion.
Yeah.
companion.
Yes.
Female
Number
companion.
2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Oh, I think.
Sorry, Alina, that is a
She's
joke.
saying-
Okay, that's
she's
an
saying-
okay. Fuck, that's an inside joke that no one else is gonna get. Alina, you can't. Oh gosh. Yeah.
You have full control over this. You
No,
can
I
just
have
edit
no.
that
No,
entire-
Yeah, it's
no,
your
you don't understand.
podcast.
It's not. It's hard to cut in between while we're all talking. So like, it's yeah.
All right.
No
was
one. But just by the way, everything
Just a
you
whole
say.
big, yeah.
Because you are female, everyone's gonna take what you say as 100% the
that
truth.
was a joke.
And everyone's gonna take what I say as like, Dallas runs this podcast. Oh, fuck him. He's a white male privilege. Yeah, just fuck him.
Neither of us
He's a
is
white
dating
male
anybody
Yeah,
else.
that's what I'm identifying as a white male privilege.
what are your pronouns?
What are my adjectives? That's more
A white
important.
male
Yeah.
Before we started recording, we've just come up with a new thing.
Oh, that's
Everybody's
right.
Asking for pronouns
Yes.
these days. We want to know what is your adjective.
Mm.
No, you can't like.
Oh,
You do have multiple adjectives, but we're
Yes.
looking for the specific. You
Like,
know,
what's one
what is
adjective that
one
defines
adjective?
you?
that
And I'm
you
sorry.
go by?
Thank you, Zach, for explaining that. I didn't know if that got picked up earlier, so thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Just in case you were wondering.
Panic.
Yeah, so when I say that, yeah, it's just a little inside thing, you know. So if
We're
you know,
looking
comment,
For, it's a new thing. We're
comment,
looking,
tweet
you know,
at us. Please let us know your adjective. Like, what's the one adjective? You had to pick one.
Tim, what's yours?
What's one that defines you?
Damn.
Garish.
There you
Yeah.
Oh.
So
That's
Tim's
right.
is garish, which is very nice.
I mean, it's not nice, but
no, but I mean, it's a
Sounds
nice
it
word.
sounds nice.
No, but not a lot of people use that word, and
Sure.
I like it a lot. I
Like,
think
we talked about this, and I'm gonna have to come back next podcast with mine because I can't think of it off the top.
this
of my
is
head.
going to be a new thing,
But-
and yes, so in the future we will bring our adjectives
Yeah.
to the table.
I think it's a good thing. To bring.
yes. I was going to say
2022. Okay. Year
yes,
of the adjective.
yes.
Okay.
I'm 100% for this. I don't see
Every
how,
guest we have on, we are going to ask, "What is your adjective?"
I don't see how this is a bad thing.
It's
This
not
is-
a bad thing.
This is a great thing.
I think it's a great thing.
What is your adjective? Yeah,
I
agree.
answer, though, because right now I'm only feeling like panic. But
Actually, that's a great adjective. But no, I think you'd have to say it as
that's
panicky.
technically I was like, because that's technically a verb. So
You panicky. That'd be an adjective.
panicky.
Is that right?
Panicky?
Or is that an adverb?
maybe high strung. I feel like high strung is probably
panic is an adverb.
I could be wrong. I'm literally deferring to our English professor over here, so I will let him tell us. But guys, I really enjoy what we came up with last time. I know that Zach in particular really loves the hashtag we came up with last time.
Yeah.
Booming.
Dallas, the new word I'm
I'm
bringing
booming,
into
yeah.
2022 is booming.
Yes, I looked it up by the way when I put it as a because I put it as a hashtag on our latest Twitter post.
Yeah.
Booming, no one, I think people have used booming, but they'll use it more like the traditional way, like, oh, this area is booming, right?
Right.
Or like business is booming. But no one uses it
So
in a
it-
way.
it's
Yeah,
ours.
what have we
It
got?
can be
We've
ours.
got,
It can be totally ours.
That
I'm
and
looking forward to that.
spite streaming. That's what it was.
Yes, and
Swimming and
spite streaming's been going on. That's at least 2 episodes deep, if not 3
We're gonna
episodes.
have that's a
So-
common thing, but no,
I think-
booming is the thing we can spread outside
is.
of the podcast.
Oh,
So
truly.
we want booming to become a trend, like a commonly word used by 2023.
Yes, and I'm going to explain
we
this
want
really
it in the
quickly.
dictionary.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
do.
yeah.
Oh, I think
Right
it's worthy.
alongside funner
Funner.
Yeah,
you know,
and when
some of
people
those.
look up boomer, they should also see
Yeah,
you know,
booming.
booming. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll explain this to you, Alina. I don't think
And we haven't really fully explained it, so I think this will be good.
I showed her the little piece where I start it, but I
Right.
don't think she needs a little bit more context. So basically, we were talking about how I didn't understand in the last episode, which is funny because Alina actually showed me how Wrapped works, like literally. Like she showed it to me later on, and I was like, "Oh, cool." After you guys explained it, so I kind of got it, but then she really and we actually looked up our own raps and whatever.
Yep.
But anyway,
Very surprising.
I really didn't get what Wrapped was. I was like, man, I feel like such an old person. Cause I even made a reference that Gabby was listening to her Wrapped, and Zach is just laughing at me. And he's like, dude, you don't get it at all. And I was like, I don't, I'm old. I'm a boomer. And then we were laughing. And then we made a reference to something Tim did, and I was like, "Okay, well, that's a boomer, right?" Because he does his own Wrapped on Facebook posts.
Okay.
Which is true.
Wait. Let's give it context. So I
Okay.
don't listen to Spotify.
He doesn't have Spotify.
So I
He's
don't have.
cheap. He doesn't pay for it.
I don't have
He's broke.
I'm a teacher, so duh. Um.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
That was good. Sorry, I'm just bullying teachers now. That's
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Yeah.
We're used
Not
to
like
it.
That's what I was
Hard
waiting for.
years.
Yeah,
I was waiting.
It's in our job description. It's fine. No, so I don't have Spotify, so I don't have a Wrapped, and so I
Yes.
was seeing all the Wrapped, and I understood what it was, without it being explained to me.
Okay,
Um,
Mr. Higher Education. All I do
Wow.
is make podcasts, and that literally we talk about nothing.
anti-intellectualism, right there.
I'm clearly fucking dumb.
Anti-intellectualism. It's just reared its ugly head.
What?
Um,
I'm just dumb. I don't know.
Okay.
Go, keep going.
my point is,
You have a great
I just
personality.
picked.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Don't
Gabby.
worry.
I really thank you.
You're pretty.
That's
You're a good person at heart.
No,
Just
I'm
in the
not.
head.
I'm genuinely not. But thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank
Anyway,
you,
my
friends.
point was, I
appreciate
just
it.
made.
I see a lot of people, so
Yeah, there you go.
that's-
She just knows what to say to make me shut up,
Yeah,
and I'm okay with
Well,
that.
she is a psychologist.
I just picked 5
so-
songs that I liked
Yeah.
and listed them, and it was
Yeah.
like, these are 5 songs I like.
Oh, I will be fair. To be fair to you, I'm trying to backtrack a little
Right.
bit, and this is actually in your support. Gabby made it sound like when you did your own Wrapped, this is me in the context not understanding what a rap was, because I thought it was way more in depth, like a lot more shit.
It's not.
I thought it was like your top one, like your Billboard 100, like your top
It
of
is
the
kind
year.
of because it makes a playlist of your top 100.
That's
Right.
Which is an added thing, but
But I
like
didn't
just
do
the
that. I
stats
just-
part
Not the
is not that.
natural- No, it's
but
just the top
I thought you were doing like an in-depth, like
No.
fucking. You wrote an essay on your, and I was like, "Here's Tim doing his English thing."
No,
So I was really making
the
fun
only
of it.
writing I did was explaining why I was listing 5 songs.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
So it was like,
Can I ask what the 5 songs were? I'm curious.
off the top of my head,
I mean, if you know,
Mr. Brightside was on there.
oh, that's a good song.
I
Such a
think
good
you had
song.
PMA.
That was
Yeah.
shout out
I
to
love it.
my 14-year-old self. I would love you listening to Mr. Brightside.
Mhm.
What are you talking about? That's whenever
I
that
listened to that last week.
whenever that
Yeah.
song comes on, I listen to it.
Well, it doesn't. Okay, the fact that you just said whenever that song comes on proves your boomer.
No,
I listen to what.
I listen to Pandora, so it's on random.
Bro, you just went further down the boomer hole. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. You know who else listened to Pandora?
Your mother.
Russ.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
So
close.
so
That was close. What the fuck? Actually, that's okay.
you were. Yeah.
so the
Russ is
the 5 I
my
picked,
mother.
you probably don't know some of these.
Never getting invited.
Providence, Poor Man's Poison.
I don't know that.
I Belong to You by
Wait.
Caro
Is
Emerald.
Providence by the band Poison?
Yeah.
I know the band Poison, but I don't know
Yeah.
if I know that
No,
song.
the song's name is Poison. Or the
No.
Providence, Poor Man's Poison is the band.
Oh, Poor Man's Poison.
Yeah, it's
I
not
thought you
Poison.
meant like the rock band
It's not
Poison.
Poison.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the rock
I was
band
like, wait,
Poison
hang on,
is
I know
awesome.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Brightside, and then PMA by All Time Low,
Yep.
and then Cabin Girl by the High Kings.
I've listened to some stuff by All Time Low. I don't think I've heard of PMA.
It's postmodern.
anxiety.
Postmodern Anxiety is the.
Oh, I think the one I heard by him is like
There's a lot of.
There's
There's
a
a couple,
there's a
like-
few.
They have
There's
the
a
Dear,
few,
Dear
like,
Maria
really
is like
high.
their main,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Dear-
Wait, they're a
Dear
band?
Maria,
That-
Count Me.
that
All
got
Time Low's
that
a
got
band.
them on.
never
the map.
mind.
That was the-
I was wrong.
the-
I'm thinking of a song and not a band, so never mind.
Oh, the
Oh,
song
you're
All
thinking
Time
of John
Low.
Bellion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy is who does that song.
Yeah.
But it
The
was a
song
pretty
is
good
All
song
Time
when
Low
it first
by
came
John
out,
Bellion.
and then
John
I
Bellion.
thought about it, and I was like, "This is really depressing."
It is.
and
All of his stuff is kind of
True.
on the
the
verge.
album
of
cover
depression.
is a woman over his grave. And
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, "Geez, all
Hi-
right.
His album, The Human Experience, has
Depressing.
death,
no. It's just like
cannibalism."
my life is in a bad place for.
I think it was in a bad place when he came up with that album. Hopefully, it's in a better.
I hope it's in a better place because
that was a few years ago. I assume it is. I'm hoping and assuming that it is.
yeah. Anyway,
I'm
so
being
those were just like I was like
Yeah.
I don't have a rap that does the math for me,
yeah.
so I'm not gonna do the math because I teach
So
English.
you've done your own
So-
mental math, yeah.
No, I didn't do any math. I was just like, here are 5 songs I listen to. Like,
Dude, you
on
know
a
who
regular
you're really
basis.
like then?
Hmm.
And I don't know if you'll even know who this person is. I 100% know Zach will be the only other person who definitely knows who this is. But you're kind of like Donkey. When Donkey does his
Oh.
games of the year, he just does whatever games he liked in that year. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
Yeah,
what
it's
came
his
out
game
new.
of the games
Right.
of the year.
Which is, I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. And if you like a reviewer,
For
and he-
me, that's what
Yeah.
Songify is like.
yeah,
Is dictating to you what your favorites were for the year,
Yeah.
and in a way they're right.
Just call it Songify.
Songify?
Spotify, Songify.
you know,
is
hey,
booming.
you know
Yeah.
what? Hey,
Actually, Songify is pretty cool.
He's boomed,
It is.
but then he was booming again.
Songify is already a thing.
It's already
Is
a thing.
it?
And
Yeah, it
It's a
is.
Yeah,
YouTube
it-
thing,
yeah.
and they're great.
Songify is a yeah.
It's a different. It's a
And
completely
I
different
I
thing.
would totally have any of them on this podcast because they're amazing. Anyway,
I won't allow them on my podcast. So that's-
they're extremely creative and a lot of fun to watch their videos. So
Yeah.
anyway, the point is, Spotify kind of does it in math, and it's not that they're wrong, but it's
all statistics.
it's statistics.
It's not like a feel.
Yeah,
That
I
does
agree.
Make me feel better.
that's fine.
Because my top artist was Machine Gun Kelly.
that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I.
By the way,
What?
I'm sorry to stop you really quick. Is she coming in? Being that far
Yeah,
away?
she's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I can project.
As long as she's in front of it when she was like sitting against the corner, like eating chips.
Make sure it's directly in your path.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's the point, though. When I'm eating the chips, I want to not be.
I can just still hear you a little bit.
No, I know you're new to this. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, she's fine.
I want to make sure we pick you up.
She's fine. I can hear her fine.
I'm sorry.
When you hear more inappropriate jokes about our relationship, you want to make sure those come in loud and clear.
Let's give us 2 seconds of silence, please.
Actually,
2 seconds of silence.
Hang on, wait.
Ready? 2 seconds of silence.
Hang on, wait,
Cut this fucking shit out. Oh my gosh. I didn't want an assassination of my character, guys. Gosh.
really?
God.
That's so. I feel bad for you. I really do.
You should.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest of all of you. Anyway.
So anyway,
Keep going,
Machine
Alina.
Gun Kelly was my top artist, but I thought that was weird because I don't listen to them that often, and this is making me feel better because statistics are always a little wonky.
True.
And open to interpretation.
Yes.
There you go.
I think the specifics are like minutes played of that artist is the most minutes played of that artist that you listen to that year. Throughout the entire year. That's how I think it does it.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Now, does that mean it's your favorite artist? No. And could it have been a binge, or could you have accidentally like left your phone on playing, this artist on loop for 48 hours and now it's your number one? Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of my top artists were my top artists because I set it up so that I would wake up to listening to an album by them every morning. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it was my, in my top 5 artists, because even though I didn't listen to it casually all that much, it was very much, I woke up to it every day almost.
Who
Yeah.
was your alarm?
For a while, it was Mountain Goats.
Oh, okay.
nice. Yeah.
Who I now
what-
dig because of Gabby.
There you go. Are you
There it
into
is.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then I think it was 2 years ago, I had Casting Crowns as my wake up, whatever. And because
That would
I
make me
shared
wanna
an
get out
account
of
with 2
bed.
of my friends, one of them was like, who was bumping Casting Crowns on here? I was like, well, it was my alarm to wake up every morning. It was just kind of casual and, whatever. But
yeah. No, Machine Gun Kelly is very angry, and that makes me motivated to work out. So
There you
there's
go.
a lot of them on my workout playlist,
There you
but I
go.
didn't think about it until he popped up as your number one artist for the year, and I was like, me and every single white girl in Northern California.
well, it was either that or T Swift. Those were the 2.
Oh yeah, she
top-
was number
that is-
2.
those are
which
the 2
was
top
also
ones.
surprising to me because I really didn't listen to all that much of her.
Those are the 2
I
top
mean,
for
either.
I think this year I'd have, from what I saw, the people that I follow on Instagram, whoever shared, Taylor Swift was the most common to see.
Yeah.
I completely get that.
Well,
'Cause-
and also if it's the number of minutes listened,
Yeah.
there's a 10-minute version of All Too Well now, so that racks up
So I don't know,
disproportionate
and-
numbers.
cheating.
I don't know
She's
if it's
cheating.
specifically.
Wait,
She's
there's a
cheating the system.
there's a 10-minute Taylor
Apparently.
Swift song?
Yeah.
Did she just do the song twice in a row and call it something?
No,
Oh.
she added more, and it absolutely is heartbreaking. But it's okay. Whatever.
Doesn't break my heart. I think it
Mm.
breaks my soul.
Your brain.
No.
I'm just sad about it.
Yeah.
I'm sad. You know
No,
what
not
I'm
not
sad
not.
about?
I'm not sad because I'm like,
sad
wow,
about the
her
fact that Jake
emotions.
Gyllenhaal still has her fucking scarf. That's what I'm sad about.
I hope he burns it. I don't care.
He will.
I am
sacrifice.
sure he has at this point.
Yeah, with ritual sacrifice, maybe
Yeah.
some lamb's blood poured on it before he burns it.
What
Maybe.
can you add to I'll be generous, 3.5 minute song to turn it into 10 minutes?
A lot of instrumentals.
Ugh.
Indigata
another
Devita is
couple
12
lyric-
minutes.
Another
and
couple verses.
there's
A lot of
no
wailing.
If it's an actual
Talking about-
Rhapsody
A lot of
song,
moaning.
if it's an actual Rhapsody of all these things put together, I'm like, okay, I respect that.
Right.
9 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever.
Basically,
it's one
more
song,
lyrics
no.
about how
Mm.
crappy of a relationship it was. Which, to be fair, the 3-minute version did a plenty job. You didn't
Yeah.
need to make it a 10
It's like,
minute.
I'm gonna drag this dude even worse. Hang on.
Yeah, it was. I gotta be honest, it just kind of speaks to the power of her popularity that she was able to actually get away with making a 10-minute song that became
You mean
that
re-releasing
excessive.
an album and still
Yeah.
making
Right.
tons and tons of money off of
I
it?
mean,
The
re-releasing
Alina is the
thing
person
is
that-
actually kind of brilliant because the
Taylor
problem
is-
is,
Taylor Swift is basically the EA version of music.
yeah.
I got
just
Zach.
make a couple
That was
tweaks
purely
and
for
then
Zach.
post it.
That was
Yeah, it's in
purely
the-
for Zach.
You make a couple little tweaks, and then it's
reskin
Exactly.
reskin it, and put a new cover on it. Make it take a new picture.
Exactly.
All I want now is like any like commercial for EA games, like it's the Super Bowl, whatever. Just for some reason, EA thing like she just pops up and it's like, hey,
Yeah, I would love that if she became a
That'd be fun.
Taylor.
game.
Taylor, if
in the
the
Swift.
very unlikely event of you ever listening to any portion of what we put out, go for EA.
Hey.
Go to them and be a spokesperson. For
Also,
EA,
we love
please.
you. I love you.
Well, Alina
It's
loves
fine.
you.
Who
I don't
are we
actually
talking to right
love
Taylor
or
Swift,
hate Taylor
obviously.
Swift. I just think
Fuck Taylor Swift, dude.
Hey,
Wow.
don't say
That girl is
that.
so fucking whiny, and you know what? She's got plenty of money, so
Here
you know
we
what?
go.
Fuck her.
You know what?
If she good for her. Look, I'm saying this is nothing to speak to her as an artist, but as a person, like I'm glad you've apparently finally figured your shit out. But honestly, like good for you. You're like every teenage girl who wants to turn their bad relationships into some kind of career, and good for you that you pulled that off. But honestly, fuck
Good
her.
for
She's
you,
great.
you
She's way
happy
above us.
now.
This is punching up, by the way.
No.
Oh,
This is
no,
fucking punching up.
I wasn't
And I have
punching
no
Taylor.
problem doing this at all.
I was not
I know,
punching
bud.
Taylor. That was not my intent. I was just
Nope, Dallas.
No,
just
I
got
am
in here and made
I'm
it
fucking
violent.
punching up.
yeah.
You're gonna get an album about you, bud.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, then people will know his name.
I think she already
afterwards.
wrote a song about him. It's called Mean. We can listen to it. It's great.
Oh wow.
Dallas is a meanie. Dallas is a meanie. This is the type of writing I doing because I'm a teenager. Dallas is a meanie.
This is the kind of
I hope
writing
that-
I doing because I teenager.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ever heard any
Wow.
Taylor Swift songs?
I
It's
feel
about
like-
approximate
I feel
to
like
what
we're
she
gonna-
sounds like.
I feel like we're in trouble. That might
Yeah,
get
no, I think
copyrighted.
this might have gotten a little.
That's
Yeah.
it's
I think
okay.
that was one of
Oh,
her
Oh
songs.
yeah, I did just sing an
That'll get
Olivia
copyrighted.
Rodrigo song into the mic. Are you gonna get copyrighted for that?
Nah.
All right.
Probably.
Me and Taylor are cool after our breakup.
That wasn't Taylor. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Me and
Speaking
whoever
of,
my ex is, I don't know.
we
Oh, okay.
we
I don't
started
remember
talking-
them all.
You're giving more credence to this conversation. The earlier comment that you freaked out about that was a joke.
What was the joke? I don't remember.
When I said I was number 2. Never mind.
My point was you're number 22, so don't say you're number 2, you know. Give
22?
credence
Isn't that a
to
song by her?
It is.
It is.
There
Yes.
you go.
Oh my gosh!
I learned.
I can't get away
So
from
you
her.
did date Taylor.
I'm
No, just
all
kidding.
Jake Gyllenhaal, come on the podcast. Let's talk about Taylor Swift. Let's hear your side of the story. And that's how we do it on
Pull a
the
Carrie
Freeform
Underwood while
podcast.
you're in here.
All right,
fine.
all right.
Carrie Underjaw.
Before we start talking about Spotify and all this stuff,
Wow.
we were trying to explain the term
Oh, booming.
Oh,
booming.
we
That's
did
right.
get away
A
from
term that I started
Yeah.
We did get it.
by accident, by total
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, by
Booming.
accident, but
By, if
talking about me.
I were to form more of a definition.
Well, I was
for
actually talking
booming.
about myself.
Yeah.
You're right. No, I know this because I edited the podcast. I'm definitely referring to myself.
Booming is a way to describe an action or something you don't. It's a way to describe yourself when you don't understand current pop culture or technology or whatever.
Let me add a little caveat there.
Yeah, so
It's
I've
someone
done
who is
booming
not
before.
yet a boomer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're on the verge.
Okay, wait.
It's essentially
you can't become a boomer.
okay.
Said the boomer.
In the terms of social media, term of boomer, right, which is generally used when somebody doesn't understand a specific technology or pop culture, right? The term booming is a way to describe yourself going
it's the
onto that
verb.
track.
It's
It is
the
the
verb
verb
versus
of
the
boom.
noun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been booming since approximately 2012. Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
See, I've probably been booming,
no
but I
medication
don't
for it
know
yet.
because I think I'm still booming. I think that's what.
Oh no, sir! You have boomed. You have.
I have
boomed.
boomed. I have boomed.
You have boomed.
You have
No,
boomed.
no. I was gonna. Gabby brought that in once I said it, and Zach was like, "Dude, that's a great little meme." And then she was like, "Are you a boomer? Are you booming, or have you boomed?" And I was like, "That's good. I like that." So
I recently came into connection with a new t-shirt company, so I can
t-shirt company.
t-shirt
Jeez.
company, so we can make some booming shirts.
We totally could. We'll have to get a few more followers.
No, I know, I'm just,
before we'll
you know.
sell anything. But
no, I'm
hey,
just saying.
I like where your head is going. You're very in the. You're in
It's a
the.
weird way to
Yeah.
say it.
I like where your head is going.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think that's really that
Okay.
weird.
Pervert. Okay.
I just got a high five from Alina, by the way. Just
Okay,
saying.
pervert. Okay. You guys are perverts. That's what I've learned. Okay.
All right.
By the way, I just wanted to, this is just before you go on to what you're going to go on to, because I'm sure it's going to be good. I just want to say this little tangent. If Taylor Swift wrote a song about me, it's already been written. It's called Hate Me by Ellie Goulding and Juice WRLD. Listen to it. That's her version of me.
Okay.
Wait, I'm so
What?
Wait a minute.
I'm so confused.
Ellie Goulding and
Taylor
Juice
Swift are
WRLD.
not the same person.
Yeah. Yes, they're not the same person. That's why I
it's
said both
somebody
of their
featuring-
names. Thank you.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
thank you,
both-
Zach.
It's two people.
Zach is my only connection to young people. Literally, Zach is.
Wait, I'm confused.
This is why I'm booming. Because
Dallas.
I'm not. I'm on both sides.
Dallas.
What?
It's a Taylor Swift song featuring Ellie Goulding.
It is
and
not
Juice
at
not a
all
Taylor
a
Swift
Taylor Swift song.
So it's
That
an
was a
Ellie
joke.
Goulding song featuring Juice WRLD.
Well, I think it's. Yes, no, it is an Ellie Goulding song featuring Juice WRLD. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
true.
So
It
it's
came
a-
out in, I think, 2018 or 19.
So it's a Taylor Swift song written by Ellie Goulding featuring.
Is this
Juice
one of the
WRLD.
ones she wrote about Ed
Not at all.
Sheeran?
Got you.
Why they always gotta be about some other famous
I
person?
literally don't think it's about any other celebrity. It's just a beautiful song about a breakup, and it's catchy and it's fun. And a lot of young listeners will know the song already because it's a very catchy song. It's a good song.
Juice
You should
WRLD
listen
is
to it.
kind of like popular. So
He's extremely popular. He's even more popular post-mortem. So yeah, listen to him. He's got some good stuff. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in favor. This is why I'm booming. I'm on both sides. I like young stuff, but I know about old stuff, you know? But I'm not there yet. I'm not a boomer yet. I'm booming.
booming.
Yeah.
All
anyway,
right.
I'm sorry. I cut you off.
We have
Apologies.
a guest today. Was Alina. Now
That's true.
I want to hear
oh no.
some story about your work in anthropology field that you can share.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Don't say any stories about me.
No,
Just say
no,
stories
not about
about-
Dallas.
Yeah.
I want to hear some anthropology because we've all kind of talked about different things in our fields. We're a very diverse field crew, right? Everybody has kind of very different, jobs, and I think it's interesting to hear
That's
from different people in different fields and stories that they interacted with. One of our most popular episodes is Cameron telling wild stories about working in the ER. So
Yes, that is still our most popular episode on YouTube.
it's so that's why I want to hear what are some stories that you have any stories for us.
Whew. Yeah, I've got some stories. I guess I could explain a little bit about I gotta be honest, I don't know. I'm not very good at telling stories.
It's okay.
You want to ask?
Just
some questions?
if you have one, we can even give you a period.
I was gonna say,
about
give
it.
me some time to think about
Yeah,
it.
we'll
just
give you a
'cause
period.
There's
Like,
a lot
I
of
Has
them.
want
there ever
to-
been any? Okay, really quickly.
No.
Uh-huh.
Will you explain what you do for your internship or in the field right now? Because I know you're a grad student, right? You're finishing up your master's
Yeah.
degree. Generally, that involves some sort of working in the field, in some specific amount of hours.
A lot of work in this.
So, what do you do? If you can give a brief synopsis of what you do
Yeah.
in the field.
Okay. So, I'm doing grad school in biological anthropology / archaeology. My aim is to be a forensic archaeologist, which basically means that you do excavation and recovery of human remains in either a past context, as in archaeological sites, or in a forensic context, which is medical legal murders, mass disasters, et cetera, et cetera.
Gotcha.
So I currently work as the lab supervisor for the chemical anthropology lab at my university. And what we do there is essentially grind up pieces of people's bones
Nice.
and run them through a mass spec to figure out what they ate and where they lived based on the element content of their skeleton, which is pretty fun for me personally. And that's where the unintentional cannibalism thing came from, because a lot of the time there's bone powder flying and all sorts of stuff. And we're if we
Oh.
breathed it in, are
Right.
we technically...
Technically, I think that would make you a
Cannibals?
cannibal. because-
Yeah.
If not, you'd be at least bone vampires.
Interesting.
It's a bone
Interesting.
vampire.
Oh, yeah, wait.
What? It's
Hang on. Don't just say like that's a normal thing. What the fuck is that?
It's vampires that feed on
the
bones.
bone vampires.
Yeah.
Well, duh. Yeah.
Rather than blood,
What?
you feed on bones.
Where's-
Tim, are you a boner vampire?
No, wait, Tim, where is this coming from? I need to know where Bone Vampire is, and
It's a vampire that feeds on bones.
I've never. You're acting like this is a normal thing.
Yeah.
I've never in my
Well,
life.
okay, vampires
heard-
are not a normal thing because they're fiction.
Okay, but they're a normal thing that everyone knows of.
Well, okay, so there are different
It's
genres.
like Teenage
of,
Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not normal, but everyone knows what they are.
There are different genres of vampires, and one of them is a bone vampire.
Where are
Boner
the
vampire.
genres?
Isn't like
I think
a
you're
Stephanie
missing
Meyer
the
book
R.
that I missed as a child, or like
No.
what?
Where do you have the dictionary of genres, Tim? What?
Anyways,
Anyway,
I will say that.
So
It's
anyway,
acting like this is so
Hey, this is-
mainstream. I'm so
Okay,
confused.
okay.
me and the rest of the bone
we're
vampires.
all confused, but I will say to Tim's credit, Tim literally creates creatures for D&D esque gaming places.
Sure.
So he may be more familiar with things that we don't actually understand. So
dude,
I'm
if
just
I was
putting
a
that
D&D
reference out
character,
there.
Could I be a bone vampire?
yeah, sure.
yeah, sure, in mine.
No,
So excited.
no, you can't.
That's what I'm doing.
I disagree with.
Kyle.
I'm just saying, as a player, it would kind of suck.
Oh, why?
Jokes. Good
Fucking English people.
one. Wait. Hang on.
Yep.
What does the vampire suck if it's bones? This doesn't make sense.
Bone
Marrow.
But,
Bone
Marrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Ugh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
didn't-
meant as far as like power or like abilities or something. I'm sorry. I'm way too literal of a human being to be on this.
No, you're fine.
No, that was purely a setup for you.
Oh, yeah.
Bone
But,
vampire is a thing, but that was purely a setup for
Yeah.
you.
Was
Oh.
Wolverine a bone
I walked
vampire?
right into it for you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
His superpower was like having, metal lace bones. So maybe
but-
he just sucked
No,
the
that-
bones of people.
his-
until he got-
no,
Superpower
Dallas.
was being
Dallas,
Jackson.
his
This doesn't
Maybe-
make any sense.
Maybe Tim sucked
Dallas-
the bones of people.
I hate to nerd you, but
You did
his-
what to me?
his mutant power was healing.
Yeah.
They
Don't you dare! Again,
chemically bonded.
Don't you speak the rules to me. I was there when they were written. I know this
They-
fucking
they
story.
chemically.
Do you know how he
bound-
died?
Yeah,
I watched
How'd he
Logan.
die?
Bone vampire.
adamantium poisoning.
No, not the movie.
What?
How did he die in the comics? Tell me now, or you're a fraud.
Which universe?
The main one. They did a 4-part series. It's called The Death of Wolverine.
The Death of Wolverine.
There's a definite way he died. They even reference it in Logan, the comic that came after him. Tell me how he died.
Trying to remember. I don't remember.
Fucking fraud, dude. He's a fake and a fraud. I'm gonna go fucking wrestle him like
Dude, Dallas
what's his
is
name?
mad.
Yep.
Tonight. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's drinking, but like.
No, no, no.
Angry. Remind
Anyway,
me.
apparently I'm a true fan.
Remind me.
He dies of being encased in adamantium.
Oh, I do remember that.
It's-
Wait, no, that was Han Solo.
It's not a movie.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're breaking up over this.
no, that was
That's it. That's the end.
And Dallas has
crying.
left the building.
Oh, that's
Dallas just left.
that's so good.
That's it.
That was
What the fuck?
That was so
You're never coming back on the podcast.
That's
This is the end.
so good.
It's an atrocity.
You
This
know
is
what?
the one rare time
I
Alina
want
gets to be on this episode.
Alina, you're
Truly
welcome.
a special one of a kind.
Yeah, but you are welcome back anytime, please.
Tim
if
and I are going
only.
to start our own podcast.
That's right. That's,
Tim is welcoming her back to my podcast.
that's right.
What the fuck is happening?
right.
Am I getting cucked right in front of myself? Like, what is happening here? Look. I'm so
No comment.
I'm triggered. I'm so booming right now.
I'm so
I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to say.
This I asked you when you said, "Hey, do you want to come on this podcast?" And I said, "It's just going to be you all explaining cultural references to me the entire night."
Yeah, but you spoke.
Yeah. And I won't do that again. I won't
Star
make that
Wars?
same mistake.
Like-
Wait, those are different.
What's a Star Wars? What's a Marvel?
Okay, calm down. I know what
What's
Star
a
Wars
Spider-Man?
is.
What's a Batsman?
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 What's a Batsman?
It's
I'm just going to
Batman,
title this segment
Dallas.
What's a
Alina
Kingsman?
Booms.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? Just no, label it. Dallas has an existential crisis.
Dallas is
Yeah, it's always about
Dallas
you,
doesn't know
isn't
what
it?
to do. Unfortunately, I will say, actually, yes, thanks for pointing that out, honey. Yes, unfortunately, it always comes back to me. And I try to, I do, I feel like I try to direct it. I try to, I've been trying to be more conscious of that. I feel like I've talked.
Pcology.
Yeah, my Pcology, yeah. No, I'm saying of my my fellow, our foursome, our four pillars, I think is a more maybe appropriate way to say that.
I don't
But
like foursome.
say it again. I think I spoke over you. I'm
Four
sorry.
pillars is better. That's all
Yes,
I'm saying.
yes. Look, okay, it's not my fault that foursome is not a bad term. It just became a bad, you know what I mean? Like, foursome literally means four people. That's all that it actually implies.
Is there any other implication in a foursome
Well,
aside
like,
from...
Threesome implies like sex.
Well,
so
yeah,
like people, anytime you hear a sum after a number, it just like implies sex. That's what Gabby's referring to. But other than people with bad minds, my point is that I edit these podcasts. I listen to myself talk all the time. I try to give opportunities to talk.
You do a fine job.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. By the way, he has.
Yeah, you
to
have
say
a great
that because he's on my-
personality. Okay, Alina, you've gone through. I've heard tales of some of your expeditions.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you do expeditions where you traipse through the forest and go
Yes.
retrieve stuff.
Yes.
Okay? Have you ever had an expedition that has gone horribly wrong, or found some totally wild shit?
I mean, there was this one time that my coworker and I were trying to find the gravesite of, so as an archaeologist, if you're working as an archaeologist, you're given site records from previous archaeologists who have gone out into a specific area, and they're like, this person's grave is over here, and there's a rock shelter over here that has some Native American stuff in it, and then there's like one time we found this, handstone over there. And then 20 years goes by and somebody's like, hey, we should check to see if this stuff's still there.
In case somebody took it.
In case somebody took it or moved it, or like someone wants to run a bulldozer through the forest to do fire suppression.
Sick.
Yeah. We should make sure that they're not going to run it over. So there's one time that we were looking for this, it's supposed to be a 9-year-old, like, Victorian era, or like a 9-year-old's Victorian era grave from late 1800s. And we have the site record, and we have the, supposedly where it's supposed to be and directions to how to get there. And we parked the car, and we spent probably the entire day, so like a full 4.5 hours traipsing through extremely thick brush trying to find this place.
Sure.
And then finally gave up, and we're walking back through the forest, and we ran into this random little kid
in the middle of the woods.
in the middle of the woods. He's like on these trails, like there's trails nearby, so it's not that weird for him to be there.
Okay.
But we were
I was just
like,
imagining like middle of the jungle, and some kid steps out from behind the tree and just starts staring at you.
Well, I gotta
it's
be
a whole-
honest, in my mind, that's what it's like. But Kyle insists that he was on the trail with a dog and a babysitter. But, in my mind, he's
Not that you got haunted.
No, not at all.
Oh.
But anyway, it was almost fun. And I left my keys in my car. So once we found the grave, which was like right next to the car.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you parked on it.
No.
That would've been-
And then
My
and then
God.
Kyle comes out from behind a tree, is like looking for these, and then it's just like your keys in his back pocket.
No,
Yeah.
Kyle was her partner. I think you were talking about the kid.
The
child is not
kid's
Kyle?
name is
No, the
also
child-
Kyle.
The child is not Kyle.
Actually, no, the kid's name was Kyle.
The kid
okay.
inhabits Kyle. Anyway.
It's
That wasn't as funny as
He's
a
like,
story
Kyle, I'm you,
as-
but younger.
You just
Yeah.
desecrated my grave.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, that was not as fun of a story as it was to experience.
a potential haunting in a dead 9-year-old. Like that's
Yeah,
that's from the 1800s. Like it's okay to be
Yeah, I mean,
to be dead from.
yeah,
then.
there was one
It's
time that I went on a more recent recovery with some professors, and this was during my undergrad. and we were looking for supposedly just one individual and walking up a hill. It's raining. It's pouring down rain. And I slid and I fell probably like 20 feet, just like rolled down this muddy slope. I'm covered in mud. I'm like soaking wet. And I stopped and there's like a tibia on the hill next to me. And I looked at it and I'm like, okay. So I went on the walkie-talkie and I was like, okay, I found a left tibia. And then over the walkie-talkie, they were like, all right, we also have a left tibia. And I was like, I had a moment where I was like, is this even the career that I should be in? Because clearly I have misidentified this tibia.
Right.
And then I looked at it again and then I was like, no, it is a left tibia.
This is correct.
So I found the second surprise individual.
What was it? A different individual? Or was it just somebody with two left feet?
legs?
It was someone with 3 feet. So we found an alien, and
two left
we
legs?
found a bone vampire.
Oh, nice.
As you continue to consume bone, you grow more limbs.
You are like Wolverine.
Exactly.
Wow.
You don't-
That was a congregation I was not ready for.
So anyway.
Wolverine's the first bone vampire.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting.
Gabby, I'm gonna go find like a comic with a bone
He's
vampire
real.
and give it to you, just so you.
I don't.
I'm just gonna write.
I'll read it.
Comic
It
with a
doesn't
bone
exist.
vampire.
I'm sad.
Tim can make it exist.
Why is this ASMR now?
I don't know.
Because we're telling
I don't actually.
Because Tim's a creep.
I don't think Tim.
So weird.
I think Tim was the only one not whispering.
Sorry, guys. It's just- personally, don't go in for those.
Sorry,
myself.
Tim.
Apology.
Mhm.
People
that's
whispering at me is
So
usually
anyway.
not like
I don't
It's a
generally go
couple.
traipsing through the woods looking for dead bodies. So
true.
I just,
Generally?
Well, Zach
There was
does-
that one specific case where he was trying to find a place to hide a dead body.
There
and
it
then
is.
he
I
decided
mean,
on the
Zach-
Costco.
Zach's not
right?
looking for
The
a dead
Costco
body.
in
He's
Reading.
looking to lose a dead
I
body.
don't talk about it.
There
but-
was that time that Zach,
Yeah.
Zach called me after 2 a.m. and he said,
Okay.
and he just said, help me. And I said, what do you need? And he said,
Because that's what Dallas would say at 2 a.m.
Tarps and
I
some
will.
shovels.
Okay. If
I said, what do you need?
you know.
And he said, burial. And I said, on my way.
On my way. Dallas, there's the question about who would you call to help you bury a body, or I don't know. I've heard whatever. I would ask Dallas, and Dallas would help me. I know that.
Who's your real friends is the real question right there,
I know Dallas would help me bury a body.
There's a question of conscience when it comes to would your real friend help you bury a dead body?
Is that a question of conscience? I mean, you
Yeah.
help them dispose of
Of a
criminal
potential
evidence.
crime? Yeah.
Like
I would say
here you
maybe
go.
not.
Here's a throwback. Like Gus, I would knock on your door in the middle of the night, covered in blood.
Oh my gosh!
And
My
there's
Covered in blood
there's our
and go,
first
I need your help.
there's our first
No.
psych reference in a while. That was good.
Brother, yes, good. Wait. Have you seen the third one so far?
No, still not.
Ah, me neither.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, we need to watch that
We gotta
together.
watch it. Yeah.
We do.
I've been
We have a
waiting.
connection. We need to watch Psych 3 together.
They do have a
Dude.
connection.
I still don't know
It's
what the
very
fuck he's
close.
I
referencing,
don't
by
know.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very close.
That doesn't need to go. By the way, we don't need to go any further deep.
Somewhat
deep into
uncomfortable of a connection, but yeah.
that. Tim is jealous. That's what that's called. That's called jealousy.
Yeah.
Jealousy.
I believe Taylor Swift has a song about that.
I'm sure there are many.
Sure. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
At least 4 I can think of.
Oh, see, perfect.
I was gonna
Tim,
say.
Tim, listen to Taylor Swift.
I'd rather not.
She might help you calm down.
Actually, she has a song about that. It's called "You Need to Calm Down."
I thought it was.
It's called-
I
Wonder
thought it
what
was
it's
Shake It
about.
Off.
That one also would apply.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Yes, I love
There
that.
are there
I
two
love that
versions
so
of it.
much.
One that's 9 minutes long.
Yeah.
There's one that's 14 minutes long, and then there's the one. No.
Yeah.
For,
I mean,
oh my
you-
god! For a second, I thought you were serious. I was like, oh my
Okay, wait.
gosh.
Here's her next thing. Has she released a commentary album for any of her albums yet? Do you
That's
know
a
what that
good
is?
question.
Wait, like a
So there
for
are
any
artists.
of them?
There are artists that will pull an album out, and then within the next year they'll release a commentary album, which is like
Okay.
a 3-minute long description of the the
Yes.
song and what it is about.
And I can speak to this just a little bit more because movies have done this way
Yeah.
more in the past, where it's literally just called director's commentary. right?
Sure.
So the person who made the film, along with maybe some popular actors of the film and maybe some executive producers or whatever, they will literally go through the film to watch it, and it's literally a recording of the film, but with their audio put over, and they'll
Yeah.
literally talk about the scenes and whatever.
Is that a bone vampire?
That's a bone vampire.
You know what? That's from Futurama.
Yeah.
Is that a bone vamp? Is that from Futurama?
Is that
Yep.
a pug?
Wait. Does that one
chameleon?
eat bones?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's not from the Bone-itis episode, is it?
I think it might be.
Maybe it's not. I
There you
don't
go,
know.
Gabby.
Anyway, sorry,
That's
distraction.
just a
Anyway,
weird cat.
so director's commentary has been a thing on movies since I think DVDs. I think
I think so,
around
yeah.
that time, yeah, or at least around the
No,
time of
I feel
2000.
Yeah.
In 2000s, early 2000s at the very least. That's when I was
Right.
watching DVDs. And then it became a thing. So anyway, that's cool that album, just song artists do that now as well. So basically what they do is they explain what they were feeling
feel
or
like-
thinking or whatever when
I
they
feel
made
like
the song.
Taylor Swift would benefit greatly from something like that, just
Yes.
because she has such a cult fan base
I agree.
that would eat up anything that she personally says.
I agree.
Right? And you could go, oh, this song is really about, whatever. So
I totally agree. I totally agree
I
with
gotta
Zach.
be
I think this is genius. For
Completely
her.
honest. Yeah. I'm not super well versed in everything that she has done in the past 20
Fake
years.
fan.
I know. I know.
Hashtag fake fan.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that only watches the Super Bowl.
but for Taylor Swift.
But for Taylor Swift, that's the halftime show. Yeah.
Yes.
She's done for the best of my knowledge, she's done deluxe versions of all of her albums that
That
have
is deluxe to the rest of us. Yeah.
whatever. She's
Sorry.
That
guys.
have,
I have to be a dick. I have to be the dick. I'm sorry.
No, you
Anyways.
don't.
so many
Thank you,
jokes.
Gabby.
I was gonna
Not
say,
appropriate
he's
to make.
the
Hey, you know
Anyway.
what? You don't know what to hate.
relationship.
So you know what? Fuck you, haters. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Taylor.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
so
hate Taylor so much.
anyway,
She's me.
the deluxe versions
Yeah.
have
D is short for
some
Dallas.
commentaries where she'll explain the writing process
For
or
the
kind of what the song is about, but it's not going through the entire album. It's
Gotcha.
one or two of the
Gotcha.
songs that she really likes or something like
Is
that.
it the songs
So
she
she's
likes or
scalping.
the songs that have made her the most money?
It's usually the songs she likes, actually,
okay.
because a lot of them are ones that never got released on the radio.
See,
But the
I
cult
respect that
following,
more.
Mhm.
the cult following,
All Too
Would-
Well was never released on the radio, by the way.
I don't.
the cult
That's the
following,
10-minute long song,
Yeah.
the cult following would care about what she cares about. So that's why I'm saying
which is the
we
cat that
need
she carries
to
around
get
in a
to that
backpack.
point. We need to get to a.
We
cult
care about
following.
that cat. I'm not part of the
What
cult
cat?
following. The cat that she
What?
carries around in a backpack.
Oh my gosh, this just
Why?
makes me hate her so much more. I hate her.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna
She has
sit
a
in this
cat in a
corner
bag.
and
Wait,
eat
I have a
chips.
question. Is it in one of those cool backpacks that has the bubble where the cat can put their head in? Okay, then
Yes.
it's a little better.
Yes, it is.
Then
It's
it's
got
a
a very
little
smushy
better.
face.
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, it's one of those
Tiny
flat
bit
face-
better.
Mhm. Speaking of which, I was almost late because my roommate's kitten refused to go back into the bathroom.
Why are you locking him in the bathroom?
Well, because
Also, it's a kitten, so
he's
just
a
pick it up.
kitten.
Oh.
Well, he was hiding under the couch.
Oh,
Prisoner of war.
Well, just because he's only been with us for about 2 weeks, so I don't want to leave him out and risk him deciding that there's another place in the apartment that's a better,
Pea spot?
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. That's,
When I'm there, he's pretty much following me around the apartment so I can kind of track whether or not he's peeing somewhere, which he hasn't, but
Yeah.
I don't want my roommate to come back from break and me to be like, guess what? I taught your kitten that, under your couch is
It
the
can
best
pee
place to
everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's not your cat, so.
That's true, but still.
Well, Dallas left.
Yeah.
This
so-
is going
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is when we talk shit about Dallas.
Gonna
I mean,
say.
I was going to wrap us up. We're
Yeah.
like at that time, so
Yeah.
it would be funny. Is it
yeah.
funny if I close it and
Do
Dallas
it.
isn't
Yeah.
even in it?
Do it.
Can I just apologize in advance for the shit show that I have reaped?
No.
here,
No, this
or-
is normal.
This is
it.
normal?
He was
Yeah.
tame today.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
No,
was like
this is
actually
it.
kind of polite, like I said, like because
Wow.
you're here. He was actually kind of nice.
Aw.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I will defend him. He is generally
No, he does
very
try
nice,
to peacekeep.
and he does a great.
Yeah.
I think he.
Although you did get him good.
is
with
pretty
the-
good
That
about-
Oh, that was
Man.
big red
That-
button.
that was a big red
That
button.
was
That
like
was
It was
good.
there.
Yeah.
That was
he
really
is.
good.
He is pretty good about.
He's
you
gotten
know,
better. He's gotten a lot
letting
better
people
too.
speak.
Yeah, he's
So.
gotten a lot better.
Also, Dallas, you suck. He listens to all
I don't
of this.
think.
so
I was gonna say I don't think he does, but
No, but he listens to this, so
yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
Tim can have your
purely
opinion.
for him to cut out.
of course.
Anyways, thanks everybody for listening to the Freeform podcast. I've been Dallas. Tim, Gabby.
Wasn't my idea.
You're trying to fucking sign off without me? What the fucking bullshit is
So
this?
this has been the Freeform
When I
podcast.
leave-
My name is Dallas, and
When I leave, my girlfriend is talking about some story, and when I come back, Zach is trying to sign off for me.
Yeah.
mm,
What fuck kind of bullshit is this?
You left the room.
you left, yeah.
We're
No.
staging a coup.
No.
Dallas, Dallas, just rewind what you just said.
Well, I'm gonna delete.
Your
this whole
girlfriend was
thing.
telling a story, so you
This is never
left.
gonna make air. This is what's happening. This is what you've done to me. This is what you've done to me. I'm
Yeah.
upset.
See,
now.
I've gotten so used to it, I didn't even notice.
You know?
That was also a joke.
Thanks. I appreciate you clarifying
Yeah.
every time.
No, yeah, Alina's
now
aware
I'm-
of the volatile world we live in. So luckily, I'm with a woman who is like, hey, it's a joke. This is not a cry for help. Literally,
It really, truly is not a cry for help.
Yeah.
right.
Which
But-
usually means it's a
Cry
I
for
was gonna
help.
say.
But it's actually. Well,
Says
I'm not
the
gonna say.
man.
Actually, I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say nothing because it will just help me to say nothing. So I'm gonna say nothing. But
This is the podcast that never aired.
it may be.
This
It may
one will
be.
only be on our OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're gonna see how heavily I end up editing this. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Are you guys trying to wrap up? Is that what's
I
happening?
reap
We're about to
destruction
time.
wherever I
Yeah.
go.
Oh, okay. I'm
We got the
sorry.
time. No, you're good.
You guys all trying to wrap up? I'm sorry. I lost track of
My
time.
gosh, it's like 9 p.m. It's way past my bedtime.
For you, yes, that is true. I don't think that's true for all of us except for maybe Gabby. I think Gabby.
But Gabby
probably
doesn't
goes
work
to bed.
tomorrow, so
Yeah,
She doesn't
that's
work tomorrow.
true.
Yeah. So
although she still might collapse.
yeah, let's
Bonus
push it.
content.
Can we push it like an extra 30 minutes? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I can edit in things that make me sound good.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just a challenge you've given us. That's all. that
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Guys, try to make me sound good.
No,
in the
no,
next
no.
30 minutes.
How do we sabotage you?
Oh my gosh! How
Oh,
do we
there
literally
was this
ruin
one
this
time.
man's career?
Yeah.
That's
That,
not
by the way,
right.
hasn't
Never
even
mind.
started.
Yeah, you start in February, right? This is your new contract.
Oh. Oh my god!
What? You all
You're
right?
ringing in real life. For a second, I thought you were joking. Like, oh yeah, you start the new, like a podcast.
I like how Dallas goes,
I
hey,
do.
make me sound nice. Tim genuinely tries to go somewhere. And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh!
Yeah, thank you, Gabby, for making it. You make it psychological, so it hurts me mentally. But no one understands what that means. So thank you for at least not referencing real life things that people can attribute it to.
You're welcome.
Question mark?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I got fucking
Question
Stockholm
mark.
syndrome right now. I'm thanking the people who torture me. I just want this to be known. This is the one podcast that'll probably come out that'll actually paint me as the true villain that I am. And I just
And
want
not
people to
me.
know.
This will be a
I just want people to
change.
know. Look at how they bully me. I'm just saying, I'm bullied. Okay.
If you've listened to past podcasts, you know that's not true.
and I've apologized for those past crimes.
You did.
I did. I did. I tried.
I listened
I
to
feel
it.
like I'm. You know what I feel like I am.
I feel
Tim?
like I laughed so hard at your apology. It was great.
You laughed at my apology.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll never apologize again. You know what I am?
Oh,
I'm
boy.
modern Germany. That's what I am. I'm modern Germany.
Good comparison.
I'm modern. I'm
feel
modern
like
Germany,
this is going in
and I'm apologizing for things that happened, decades before my time. And I'm like, look, you know what? Hey,
It's not your fault that you did the Holocaust.
I agree. I agree with that.
We've gone
It
from
is
hey,
a-
I'm not a bad guy to
I
Germany's
100
not
I
that
thought this
bad.
was
I-
not a political podcast.
I 100% agree that the Holocaust is not my fault. If you think differently, please comment. Please tweet at us. I would love to hear your opinion on this because the fact that you would do that, I genuinely like you as a person that you would even do that. Just know that, like, Dallas would like you as a person. And maybe
If
you'll
you
be like,
blame
you
the
know what?
Holocaust
I don't
on
want to
him?
be liked by Dallas. No, not that they would like the Holocaust.
Just the fact that they would comment in general.
Yes. Come on. You're taking it from fun. This is look. This is what happens.
This is
Look,
what I do.
Okay, guys, thank you. This
What
is
is fun?
for those of you who are truly listening. You're realizing right now I'm being bullied by 4 people, and it's very
Zach hasn't
sad.
said a word.
It's very no 3 people,
I don't think I'm
and one
bullied.
of them is my girlfriend. And
If anything,
I'm being
Zach-
bullied. I'm being
Zach has been like your true bro.
I'm
in
being
this.
beaten up here. I'm being totally. I
We
was in
didn't
the
think
bathroom
you
for a
could
while. I
take
don't
it.
know
We
what was
wouldn't do
spoken
it.
for this, but probably bad things. And I just want you to know that if you've listened to other episodes, I try to apologize. I listen. I care. But you know
I'm
what?
listen.
Hey, you know what?
I'm listening.
Gabby,
am
all Gabby
listen.
does is listen. It's actually her job. That's why she listens so well. She knows how to listen. Okay, she knows what to listen for as well. That's why I don't give too many hints. But I'm just
You
saying.
don't have to give very
that
many
you-
hints.
I'm like an open book. I'm sorry. Look, my. Oh my gosh, you literally make me laugh. But I do realize.
Not
Hold on.
figuratively.
I do.
There it is.
Okay, maybe I don't.
There it is.
Okay, sorry.
There it is.
Maybe I don't. I try.
Oh,
I try. Do I not try? I try.
No,
I try.
no, what? No,
No,
what? I'm
no,
commenting
no.
on the fact that you said
You said
made
literally.
me laugh, and I was like, I would hope you didn't figuratively laugh.
Oh,
He
I
just
didn't
goes,
even hear it.
LOL.
I didn't even hear it. I tried. I'm trying to say I tried to listen and I didn't hear what he
No,
said.
I'm not
sorry.
talking about that.
My bad. My bad. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I do want to say I don't think we really got a Gabby thought
Oh, we
totally
did.
in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Or a
If I can be
or
fair,
a
I don't.
question.
Maybe you did, and I didn't hear it, but I don't feel like we
had a
really
lot.
got one.
Random questions, but
Do you have one to share? If you don't, it's okay. I just feel like we didn't really get one today.
I think I don't know. I was thinking about like there's so many weird things that people try to make into lollipops that I don't understand. When it was like
Yes.
earlier, Alina was talking about like bugs, and I've heard where it's like bubble gum, but then like not, and I'm like, I
Like a
don't know.
blow
I don't
pop.
know who. I'm confused. Popsicles are good. Lollipops, I don't understand. And then sometimes they put stuff in the middle, but it doesn't taste good. And then
because it's been there for years.
yeah. I don't know. I just
So
they
are you
freak-
like against
Are
Tootsie
you-
Pops and Blow Pops and stuff like that?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, because it's weird because it's like a smooth texture, and then all of a sudden you have to chew it, and I don't like
Well,
it.
I'll agree that Blow Pops, the gum in Blow Pops, is not the best
It's
part
not
of the Blow Pop.
good.
It's not the best part, but I like blow pops. I
Sure.
prefer them to Tootsie Pops.
I'm actually in agreement with that. They
Because there's more to.
They taste better.
They taste a little better, and there's a little more to do.
That's what she said.
They keep you more. Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you were wondering if they were dating,
See, this is why I invited you on the podcast to say some good shit like that. That is gold right there coming
He
from a
told me he
woman.
wanted to meet. Never mind.
That's gold coming from a woman. I'm just saying. If a guy says it, everyone's like patriarchy. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
I don't know. Michael
Anyway.
Scott killed it a couple times.
that was from a different time. Yeah, you're clearly booming right now.
That's what she said.
oh no.
I agree with you,
Kids
Gabby.
still
Moving
do
on.
that I assume they do.
That's what she said. Jokes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
assume
no,
so.
totally.
Yeah.
I personally,
I'm just like,
There's
I
still a
hope that's a
thing.
joke that never ages.
Guys,
That
to
joke
me,
should never boom.
To me, that joke has never aged. I don't think it has, because I am pretty sure that the "that's what she said" joke has been around much
I'm
longer,
sure.
before that. And so I think it's kind of ageless at that
I
point.
do believe that they got it from some like Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Yes,
Yeah.
accurate. Said the forensic anthropologist.
That would be
So-
like the greatest,
Straight facts.
the greatest forethought ever of like, I'm going to make this in hieroglyphics and
Although
no one's going to be able to read it, but it's going to be there.
legitimately there was a lot of like really filthy jokes written on the walls of like prostitution houses in ancient Greece.
I agree.
Oh, that I believe.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of scat jokes apparently that are really, really fucking old.
Gat.
Well,
No, it's what it's called. It's called
called
scatological humor. Yes, that's the proper way to say it.
yeah.
Beethoven was super fucking into
Oh, yeah.
scatological
Oh,
humor.
he loved it.
Yeah.
I'll learn you guys today.
Oh, we're gonna get learned.
Oh.
Hey, let's listen in.
Oh.
Let's
You're
listen
gonna
in.
get learned today. Okay. So there's a YouTube channel. Okay. The YouTube channel is the Today I Found Out YouTube channel that attempted to trace back the origin of the "that's what she said" joke.
Okay.
And the earliest documented case of the phrase is actually very recent in comparison to what you're probably thinking. It appears in a 1975 episode of Saturday Night Live. Okay. In particular, it was Chevy Chase
Yes.
using the joke during the weekend.
Let's go, baby.
However,
Doing
the
a full
joke is-
critical flex right now.
The joke is a twist of a much older British phrase that tracks back more than a century to early 1900s, which we don't care about. That is, the line is, "as the actress says to the bishop."
That's fucking boomer shit.
We don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about that.
Um,
It sounds like Shakespeare. Who gives a
Okay,
shit
it's
about
not
that?
Shakespeare.
But it's even more
Who gives a shit
filthy
about Shakespeare,
because it's
am I
talking
right?
to someone who's technically not supposed to have sex, right?
What? We can't hear you.
It's even more filthy
You're correct.
because it's referring to a sexual act or a sexual reference with someone who's not supposed to have sex, so it's extra funny.
Yeah.
Your mom's a sexual reference is not supposed to have sex too.
Sit down.
I'm sitting. I've been sitting.
Yeah, it's metaphorical.
All right.
Figuratively sit down.
Yeah.
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 I
like
trying to find
that.
a reference to what,
I like that a
I'm
lot.
trying to find a reference to what his joke was specifically.
Something Shakespearean.
I
No,
just
Chevy
have
Chase
to for a little bit of
Oh,
understanding.
okay, I found it.
Shakespeare was not around in the 1800s.
Oh yeah, also that.
Shakespeare was around any time before our current time.
Oh
so
my
he's
God.
a
Earliest-
boomer. He's a boomer.
The earliest,
He's from the
All right.
olden days.
Olden days. Yeah.
the earliest recorded "that's what she said" from 1975, Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
is the phrase. Okay,
Not
maybe
the phrase.
lying.
That's what she
Wait.
said.
Okay,
All
wait.
this
never mind,
build-up.
I lied. This is just an example. I'm trying to find it. I built it up for nothing.
That's
Why
okay.
are they not
I built
writing
it
it
I thought
out.
you
out?
had it. I thought you
That's what
had
she
it.
said.
I thought so too.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they give me a for example, which
Oh,
is
okay.
make sure it's long enough. That's what she said. I was hoping that's what Chevy Chase said, but it's not. I have the YouTube clip of Chevy Chase saying it.
What does he actually say? I mean, you can say whatever he actually said. So
I hope
you
this
know,
is the one.
let's give it a shot. That's what she said.
It's actually a pretty good one.
That's what she said.
That's less of a good one.
That's
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, weekend update.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but
That's
this is
usually
4
gold.
minutes long.
wow.
It's usually gold. Well, that means he's got a bunch of other shit to report. Find the actual clip.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay. I do like Chevy Chase, though.
Really?
We couldn't.
I'm a
tell.
fan.
That's incredible. I wouldn't have guessed.
In general, not of everything he's done, but like in general, I think he's pretty good. Why?
There's not like an actual.
Why?
She's trying to boop you,
Why?
dude.
You don't like it?
You don't like being booped?
Do you?
Kind of.
You like being poked in the fucking nose?
No, just a
Are you a
tap.
puppy?
Just a tap.
No. I'm not an animal.
Beg to disagree.
Okay, I am an animal, but I'm an animal that doesn't like being fucking poked in the nose. I'll do everything except for bite your finger off. You know, it's like, why?
Inappropriate jokes a little time.
So many so little time. That's what she said. That's a good one.
That is what she said.
Yeah,
She said it right now.
literally. But
But not figuratively.
yeah, shit. I was gonna say something clever and I forgot it.
Oh, does that happen a lot?
Yeah, literally. When you have a lot of clever things that you have to say, yeah, you forget a lot of good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they just pass you by.
Yeah, I try to get them recorded.
Shit's
This is why I
right.
do this. Really, is just so I can sound clever.
So
a
that
lot
way
of
back,
times.
like, when you're like 80 years old and you can't actually talk. 'cause
We're
you're
like,
rusty.
listen, kids, I was
Yeah.
clever at one point.
I used to be.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah,
Hmm.
I agree. Yeah. It's
Wow.
Like, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I find things funnier than what the layman would. But
Actually, you find exactly what the layman is funny.
thank you. I'm very relatable, says the boomer.
Original.
That's why I'm booming, folks. I am not completely boomed yet. And that's why I'm relatable. I like the young shit, but I also like some of the old shit. Comment and please tweet at us if you like the young shit and old shit. It's quite relatable.
There's just I don't have words.
Says Grandpa.
That's like the fourth or fifth time you've said that.
Yeah.
I've never said since Grandpa. That's the first time literally I've ever said that.
No,
Ever.
that you're just booming.
Yeah.
I'm referencing it because I've created a hashtag.
I see. It's like
I made it.
Yeah.
I literally made it. It's not been made. I made this up, like from my own mind.
Boomina. Yeah.
Haters. Have you guys ever
You're-
had to deal with
Okay.
haters?
You're the boom
I've had to deal with haters.
Well, okay,
my whole
so
life.
he wrote the hashtag on his whiteboard, and I walked in, and his handwriting's not sloppy, but one of your, like, the G at the end of hashtag booming was a little off, and I walked in, and I was like, what's a boomina?
Oh, nice.
It's true.
Nice.
This
Your
is
G
true.
turned into an A.
This
Yeah.
is true. I will admit this. Yes,
And then he
my
gave
last
me
G.
a really hard time, and he bullied me about misreading the G as an A.
That is also true.
Of course he did.
Because, guys, look, if you're good at something, don't let other people bully you about it. Bully them about it,
Yeah.
so that you become better.
After my extensive research.
And back
40 hours later, Zach is back with his research.
I found an
intrigued.
article where somebody said, unfortunately, it's not the one you want.
No.
After I found an article where somebody said I combed over all the transcripts I could find of the first season of, which is where it came, the first season of SNL, which is Chevy Chase
Yeah,
on it.
75.
I combed over all the transcripts I could find, which unfortunately was only half of them, and could not find the
joke.
used by
What?
Chevy Chase. 4 different YouTube videos and like probably 16 different articles, and nobody has it.
He's just hilarious, dude. He's the original Ryan Reynolds. He really is. I think it's a fair thing to say.
That's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, I truly think Ryan Reynolds, like, I'm not saying Ryan Reynolds got his inspiration from this guy, but he really is like the second incarnation of Chevy Chase. Like, I truly feel that. If you ever watched Caddyshack, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or anything of his earlier work, you'll get what I'm talking about.
I mean, we'll see if Ryan Reynolds starts making like family vacation movies.
I think he should actually. He's
Maybe.
getting into that vein.
Yeah.
He's a guy who owns a cell phone company. How fucking old do you want to be?
and a gin company.
Yeah,
Cell
he's fucking
phone
old.
and
He's
gin.
an old man. He's an old man. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, Ryan Reynolds. We just shot across Ryan Reynolds' bow.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds, come at us, bro. Fuck you, dude.
Please don't.
I'll punch up to you all day. Come at us, Deadpool.
You know, he might actually punch down to you.
Bring it.
Dallas,
Fucking bring it.
Dallas would frame that on his wall.
Yeah.
I welcome it. I welcome it. I welcome being featured in
I hope
Deadpool
this makes
3.
the show just so that we can have Dallas calls out Deadpool.
Hell yeah. That's the title of this episode right now.
Dallas calls out Deadpool.
Dallas
You
calls
have to
out
listen
Deadpool
to- you have
and
to listen-
invites Chevy Chase.
You have to listen to an hour and 50 minutes in to get to that reference.
Yeah.
There is.
Well,
The
I might.
intro.
I give highlights.
Yeah.
Did you hear the newest one?
Yeah.
I'm getting good at it.
Yeah.
I think you're
Because of Zach's. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is the whole thing.
It makes me want to listen to and find that part.
Okay, to be fair,
To be fair.
We're a comedy.
To be fair.
Yeah, thank you. We're a
We're
comedy podcast, right? So it wouldn't be fun if we just got along all the time. It'd be fucking boring.
No,
so
you should argue.
Yeah, it's fucking
If
fun.
we were what?
Yeah, fuck you, boomer. I'm booming. I'm not there yet.
Oh my god.
That was the longest wheeze I've ever heard in my life.
The point is,
happy
now
about
I'm
this.
basically I'm coughing and wheezing, and I'm a Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, to make it relevant to the kids again. Oh yeah, you know what I just realized again at the very end of
Pokemon
way
stuff relevant
past
to
the end of
kids?
this recording
Okay.
is we were gonna I still have those samples of G Fuel that we need to we'll sample.
Mhm.
We'll do it next
Oh.
time. We'll do it next time.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be our connection to the kids next time.
What
Yeah.
is G Fuel?
She's
Don't ask.
booming.
Oh my gosh, you're booming right now.
Alina's
You're
booming.
so disconnected.
It's,
oh my
it's
gosh.
better you don't know.
It's a good thing you're not 30 yet. Anyway.
It's crack for kids.
Yeah, it's crack for anyone under 30.
Pretty much.
Yeah, PewDiePie
I'm
literally
under
eats it out of
30.
the can directly. Yeah,
So
it's
it'll
true.
be crack.
It's true powder.
So-
it's true powder. It's true crack.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we at now? Are we at
Nearly
the
2
time?
hours.
It's
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking your guys'
No,
time.
you're good.
been a long one.
This is our New Year's Eve extravaganza.
Speaking of next, we've already kind of come up with it, but the next time we record, we'll be moving into the new year
Yes.
of 2022. I think
that's
it would
true.
be fun to try to formulate a theme around the new year. Just like,
The whole year?
well, it doesn't have to be like a
hard to
specific
do.
theme, but just come up with something that you can attribute or add to the year, it could be an adjective, it could be I don't know.
No, I'm with Zach on this.
I see where you're going. I think
A flavor
what-
for 2022.
No, what we
Chinese
should-
there's Chinese New Year, right?
right?
Well, I know about that.
It is the year of an animal specifically,
Yeah.
What is
right?
the-
What is 2022 the year of for us?
I think it's. I could be wrong, but I think it is the year of the rabbit.
Oh, it's the year of the tiger.
What was the tiger?
But for
Oh,
us,
no, I
but
knew
something
that.
that's not an
Yes.
animal,
That
something
is the
that's
year
not
of
an
that.
animal. What is the year of 2022 for us?
Yeah. Just for next year,
Just for
not
next
for the
year.
whole year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Not to sum up this past year. I mean to like
No, for the new year.
for the new year.
Looking forward.
What are we going into the year
No, fuck
with?
looking backward. Let's
No.
look forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
What
agree.
are we going into the new year with?
But not as in like a fucking like a resolution.
No.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
It doesn't work out for 92% of people.
right. No. Just 2022 is the year of blank
Yeah.
for us.
What's the adjective year for you?
Exactly.
That's what I want to know.
Hopefully not booming.
Don't join me in booming.
We
If
don't
you
want
are
2022
if you are at
to
the
be
same
the
place,
year of booming.
then join me in booming.
We want 2022 to be the year of booming as a term,
Yes.
not
If-
us booming.
If you're with me, if you're at the same age and you're kind of the same period, then join me in booming, please, because we will make this a thing.
Yes.
We will fucking make this a thing. I guarantee it. So join us, please. But if it's something else, that's okay.
Yeah.
Just let us know. I'd love to know. Please tweet at us. We are at Free Forum. That's FREEFOURM.
on all platforms.
On all platforms.
Well,
I mean,
On
if you're
Twitter
on
and
YouTube,
YouTube, I
I was
guess.
gonna say, if you're on YouTube, you can just directly comment, obviously. But that is our Twitter. And so please Twitter at us, or please just directly comment at us if you're listening to us on YouTube. And we're on literally, I think, every podcast that exists. At least all the big ones.
Yeah.
All like 15 of the biggest ones, we are on them.
Biggest
We also have our own website. It's all posted, by the way, in every single podcast in the YouTube. All our links are posted. If you want to listen to us on a different platform, if you're listening to us on some other platform, at least our RSS and our original website are posted on every single episode now.
Yeah.
From I think episode 11 forward. So give us a hit, give us a tweet, give us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys because we'd love to hear from the audience, anyone listening to us, even if it's negative. We don't fucking care. You know why? Because we invented hashtag Spite Streaming.
And we support it.
And we support it.
Spite streaming.
If you guys listen to us because you hate us, do it. We fucking love it.
Amen.
That's all the thing I could ever hope for is people listening to me because they hate me. And you know what? I'm your fan. So this is retroactive. This is backwards. But you know what? It works.
Is this like
It's weird and it's wild.
And your enemies closer kind of situation.
If only.
No, not at all. It is.
This one's much longer.
Tim's like, I really wish.
It's
really,
a pseudo
really wish, yeah.
relational thing, and then you know
I
what?
wish you'd keep your friends a little
You know what?
bit
If you have
further
to,
away.
if you have to ask about it, you don't understand it. That's all I gotta say. It's like Spotify Wrapped. Am I right, Booming?
That's pretty.
Am I right, booming?
Am I right, Booming?
I don't know.
Hell yeah!
I thought you
Hashtag
just-
Booming. Let's make this a thing for 2022.
I thought you just called Zach Boomy as though you're both boomers. I don't
Or
get it.
Boomy, as in the king of the Earth Nation
Yeah.
for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The last ever bender?
Last ever been.
Your mom's the last
the best
Airbender.
Everbender.
What up? But yeah, hit us up if you like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
Please don't hit us up if you like the movie The Last
Just
Airbender or The Last Airbender. I don't want to talk
He's
to you.
losing it.
But if you liked
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Korean
lost.
animation,
Wait.
The Last Airbender, it's pretty awesome. Hit us up. Talk to us about it. Talk to us about other things.
Also, have a great New Year's, by the way.
Have a great New Year's. I'm still looking at Elf in the eyes. And you know what? I got to be honest. When I look directly in his eyes, it's scary. It's scary.
You voluntarily.
All
keep
that
him in your
being
house.
said, here's the official sign out. Thank you for listening to Freeform Podcast. My name is Dallas. You've been joined by Zach, Gabby, and Tim. Our special guest tonight has been Alina. Alina, if you'd like to say any last words, please say them now.
It's past my bedtime.
She's going to sleep because I gave her chloroform. If you'd like to say anything else, please tweet at us, comment at us.
Good job selling this. Yeah, good job selling this is not a cry for help.
Gabby is crying for help. Please let her know
Always.
if you agree with her cry for help.
Agree with her cry for help.
And new boomers were harmed in the making of this podcast.
Yeah, no.
Please, I need
was
to
gonna
know
say,
I'm not going
yeah,
crazy.
I was going to say no skeletons, but yeah, no, I think that's good. No boomers.
No boomers.
Were harmed in the making of this podcast. This is looking forward to, optimistically, in all genuineness, this is looking forward to the new year. I hope your 2022 is full of all the things that you dream of, all the things you've wanted for the past 2 years. I hope it's the same for all of us. And I hope you keep listening because I hope you guys enjoy this. If you don't, please keep Spite streaming. And if you do enjoy it, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. We love doing this, but mostly we'd love to hear from the people who love to listen to us. So let us know. All that being said, have a great new year. Hope it's a great one. Thanks for listening.
Bye.